I'm gonna start recording. Start streaming. Five, four, three, two, one. Welcome everybody to another episode of Roxpo. Wait, to Houses and Humans.
Name change!
Decided to change it for fun. We'll change it again next year.
Brand update!
Two Houses and Humans. This is episode 106 of the Nostromo. That's a 1, that's a 0, that's a...
Stromo. Six.
Six?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a six.
Shoddy American education system. Speaking of that, what happened last time?
Let me think. Previously on the Nostromo, our brave adventurers arrived in the flying city of El and began looking for any signs of one of the dreaded false hydras before it could ravage the city. Suspecting there may be a connection between the false hydra and the wizard Aegis Beloth, who had recently gone mad and transplanted their crystalline wizard's tower within the city, the party began their investigation at a residence Aegis had written of. They found the home was no longer inhabited by its original occupants, but distorted, nightmarish reflections of them. The crew narrowly managed to avoid the authorities drawn by the sound of their breaking and entering, save Artex Prime, who was carted away to the local jail. As the rest of the party regrouped and puzzled over the mirrored abominations they'd encountered, they spied in the vicinity a gnome occupied by a squadron of warforged, bearing the sigil of House Gearmonger, one of the noble families of Azun who owned the mining town that had been all but destroyed by another false hydra. The same Gearmonger family who had tricked our heroes into being teleported to the Temple of Elemental Evil, the base of operations for the followers of Hastur, the King in Yellow. Suspecting a connection between Gearmonger and the false hydras, our adventurers tailed the gnome and followed him throughout the city, seen him visit a variety of different residences, including the home they'd encountered the mirror people in, now being thoroughly searched by the authorities, who discovered there was one resident hiding in the basement. Captain Zorksan commanded his officers to continue tailing the gnome as he veered off to interrogate them. After seeing the gnome visit a number of locations, including the prestigious School of Magic Lowerhold, our heroes began inspecting the various residences visited by the gnome. They discovered these homes were also occupied by nightmarish reflections of their original inhabitants, in particular coming across the twisted versions of the elderly sister of Aegis and two mercenaries he'd hired. Additionally, Zorksan learned the sole survivor from the first house he'd explored was a miner who had worked in the labyrinthine mines deep in the ground below the flying city. They had seen Aegis exploring the mine, searching for mysterious glowing crystals. Finding a stash of said crystals in one of the homes, Zorksan and Strom were able to use the crystals to travel to the mirrored world from whence these mirror folk originated, where the actual people they'd replaced had been transposed. The crew learned from the mercenaries Aegis employed that Aegis had not in fact gone mad, but that his own twisted reflection had attacked and replaced him, and set up their own mirrored version of Aegis' wizard tower within the city. While visiting one of the shops the Gearmonger gnome had visited, they also found out the gnome had commissioned a very large order of liquid mercury, enough to douse the entire city of El in reflective quicksilver that would leave the citizens vulnerable to being replaced by their own reflections. Our adventurers, whoops, I lost the document. Our adventurers came to the grim conclusion that House Gearmonger was attempting to bring forth an invasion of El from this mirror dimension. Will our heroes be able to save the city from this sinister plot? Stay tuned to find out on tonight's game of Dungeons & Dragons, only on Houses and Humans. Corey, who's our sponsor?
This week's sponsor is the humble trilobite, meaning three lobes. They are a group of extinct marine arthropods that form the class Trilobita. Trilobites form one of the earliest known groups of arthropods. The first appearance of the trilobites in the fossil records declines at the base of the Macrobedian stage in the early Cambrian period of 5.2.1 million years ago. They have flourished throughout the lower Paleozoic before splitting into the long decline where they, during the Debian, all trilobite orders except the Preotoda died out. The last extinct trilobite finally disappeared in the mass extinction at the end of the Permian and 252 million years ago. Trilobites were among the most successful and early animals existing in oceans for 270 million years and over 20,000 species having been described. That's the humble and informative trilobite. Over to you, Tony.
We're getting paid by the word?
No.
Paid by the trilobite.
Oh.
And once they make a comeback, we'll get some money.
There we go.
Oh, baby.
There we go. 10% commission on
I'm
all
taking
their
it back.
Right?
That's
That
all right.
floppy disk come back, you know?
Well, the
All
South rose, so why not?
So, speaking of a floppy disk, what are you guys doing right now? I believe you just left the house. The captain is going to go back to the ship to investigate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we are going to chill for a tiny bit, and then we're going to go have to a restaurant to meet one of Decadix's friends and also talk about whatever his stuff's going on there. And then after that, we're probably going to also ask her some questions about what's been going on here. And then I think we're going to explore the labyrinth a little bit to see if there's any extra we can pick up there.
Okay.
As far as like either reward or
Crystals.
information or crystals that we would need for
Maybe finding out where those crystals are coming from.
Yeah.
Or,
maybe that would give us a hint as to what happened to the wizard dude.
Right.
Unless we come across the sidetrack.
That too, yeah. I think
And
those are the
and you'd find those crystals do give you the ability to
go in and out of the mirror.
in and out. It costs it every time.
Exactly, and because the mirror only stays open for a few seconds.
Yeah.
I think those are the big points. Yeah.
Oh, my dad's calling.
What?
Hi, Dad. What's up?
The name of the play was The Lost World.
Okay, we're back. That was strange. Okay. Yeah, table's full, but that's fine. All right. So, your intention then is to go to the Grey Respite, in which you do have an invitation from someone from Lorehold to allow you to be able to go to the second floor, which is normally reserved specifically for students and their plus, well, whatever they decide to bring with them.
Entourage.
Hopes and dreams that get destroyed.
So, Johnny, are you bringing everyone with you? What are you doing? What's your plan here? You know she'll be there at 9.
Yeah.
She may already be there, but
He shows up the crew.
Yeah, rolling with my boys. So yeah, I'll bring everybody along. And so this person we're going to be meeting with tonight was a former classmate of mine in Woodaccord, who I had worried was possibly also sold into slavery when I was abducted, but seems that she was able to avoid that fate. She is currently studying here in Lorehold, the Flying City, so she may be able to get us a connection with someone who spoke with that gearmonger fellow and maybe give us some more info regarding Aegis and his abilities, so we might know what his mirror self might be capable of. So, be cool. He's one of my old school friends. Try not to,
Don't embarrass me.
yes, I'll do that myself, I'm sure. Perfectly.
I'm so cool. I make ice look hot. I'm so hip I can hardly see my pelvis. I'm so with it. There's nothing else left.
You need to pop your third collar.
Oh dear. All right then. Sure you don't want to come, Captain? No. Nope. So, okay. Very well. All right. Let's do this.
pass.
Hey, puppy girl. Hey, puppy girl.
Okay.
Thank you for showing me love.
So,
once.
would you guys just come dressed as you are? Or
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's just going to a bar basically. Maybe get too fancy.
Full plate.
Drinking and people to tip.
Okay. All right.
I learned what that is. And I like it.
This is okay. Okay. Lily. There we go. Okay. You guys make your way to the Grey Respite. It is in the just north of the Market District, so you guys have to go on the other side of town, because you were on the other side of town previously looking at the list of houses that you were able to find. After
Yes.
I would say
Oh,
it's
yeah.
probably about 25 minutes of travel. Eventually, you make your way to the market district, and it does look like there are.
I like you too, Cody.
It's obviously bright outside still.
Right.
right.
Right. Still.
My keen
still
mind
high
lets
noon.
me know that it's actually whatever time, right?
At this point, your brain's kind of giving you an uncanny valley. It's almost 9 o'clock. It's almost 9 o'clock. What's going on?
Brain talks like that.
So was it always daylight here before these shit things happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You found out about a few hundred years ago, it's a gift from God that is in the religious quarter, which lines the middle of the.
So this guy got happy, flipped the mountain
the
over,
garden.
and made it hover, and gave it light all the time.
Yeah. And that's in the street lights.
Well, it was already hovering.
Yeah.
It had already always flown. It was an elven city.
So
The
the,
humans defeated the elves and took it over.
yeah, and the
Okay,
street lights
carry
are
on.
more solar collectors than actual street lights.
Yeah, they used to be streetlights just to light up, but I mean.
They've changed them.
Okay, so back to the Gray Respite. There are probably younger folks all around here in the market area. The market district is a big open quarter. Normally there are shops around the outside of the market district, right? The major stores, but the inside is more of like a bazaar. Right, a lot of shops that are set up. Now that it's later in the day, all those shops have been folded up and taken down, and now the entire market district is now just a giant cardboard open way.
Oh, like a piazza.
Yeah, it's huge though. It's about a good 350 yards diameter. It is huge. Great. Large, 3 football fields long.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, but at the very tip, the southern end of it, you will find, of course, the Gray Respite. It's the largest bar in town, tavern. It does have. It's about 3 stories tall. It has several segments that kind of branch out into like sleeping areas, and the description is it's a wooden row house style, but 3 stories tall, with an orange shingled roof and tile flooring. It contains as you guys get towards the entrance, there is a line of people waiting to get in. There's about a good 10, 12 people. Do you guys wait in the line, or there seems to be somebody up front that seems to be taking. Sure. He just seems to be out front. He looks at people, he talks to them briefly, and they kind of go in. Larger gentleman appears to be like a half orc. Wears a tight-fitting black shirt and a very short leather pants.
Says staff on the front.
It might, if you could read.
No, he has a staff. He has a real good witness.
I will walk up to him and be like,
So you're going to cut in front of anybody in the line and just walk right up to him? Okay.
yeah, I'm a tall dude. I don't care. And I've got my bad reputation
Mhm.
to uphold a little bit.
Mhm.
So, yes, I'll just, because I'm used to, why do I have to wait with humans? Doop, 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 doop.
As you begin to get closer, you just walk up to him?
Yeah.
Okay. He seems to be talking with somebody and looks to the left of him. The left, briefly. He'll look at you. You guys are about eye level.
Oh, damn.
And then he'll look back at this person hunched down, and he grabs what appears to be a piece of paper, and then he rolls it back up, and then he gives it back to him like,
Oh, damn, that's right. Different language here.
he looks at you and he says,
And I will just keep walking. Don't understand. I will just turn around and go back to where everybody else was, because I just realized I don't understand.
Okay.
That would have been useless.
Okay. Sounds great.
Surprised that stopped it.
Woo!
Quitter.
I wanted to say something cool, but
So-
I wouldn't understand it.
You guys wait in line.
Yeah,
Maybe
we will
it's
okay.
wait in line.
It takes about 20 minutes. Eventually, you do make it up front. And who speaks Carthalian?
Nobody.
Nobody does.
I feel like I cast tons earlier, but it might have worn off by now. I'll cast it again.
Yeah, you're going to have to cast it again.
Yeah. And I do up to 4th level, not that that does anything.
Okay. So as you get up, you cast tongues. Just before he looks at you, he says, "Papers, please."
Did Millie give me a paper, or did she just...
She did give you a slip of paper for a personal invitation.
Okay, then yes. I'll take that slip of paper I totally remembered and present it.
I saw you remember that.
He takes it, opens it up, rolls it up, gives it back. All right. You are allowed to go to 2nd floor. He reaches over, he grabs the door, he shuts the door, he twists the doorknob, and as he reopens the door, you notice it appears to be a completely different room.
Oh, I love that.
Okay, enter.
Those movie castle does that.
Yeah. Actually, everyone else with me in there.
I'm gonna give them a look. They'll be like, I thought so.
What he says is, "What do you want to make out?"
Just keep going.
He had pre-gamed, I think they call it beforehand, so don't mind him.
It's a dummy game.
So shoot the ceiling, or are we gonna wait?
Do you have a gun?
No, but I want one now.
As you walk into
Got
this
specific.
main area, what you do notice is that there appears to be there is a bar immediately off to your left with 3 different bartenders. Each bartender appears to be pouring beer, serving drinks. They seem to be very busy. There's a line at the bar. There are easily at least 50 people that are currently in this room. The room itself is about the size of a small ballroom, right? So it's probably about, I would say, about 30 yards by 30 yards, right? A square room. Large. There are doors along the outside leading to different areas. There appears to be another floor, that 3rd floor, that seems to overlook this one, and there appears to be there is what appears to be some kind of overhang, and there appear to be people who are more well dressed, and those people appear to be wearing long wizarding robes and seem to be established wizards, probably within this city. They're getting drunk as a skunk. Right, one of them appears to be playing a game of quarters with off the back of his golem with like another wizard, and they're like arguing with each other. There's another wizard who's like cursing profanities at like the kids down below, who are obviously all students. Right, you're probably outside of Decade. Well, no, Decade's probably the oldest person in this group, but anyway, appearance-wise, most of these kids appear to be in their teens. Right.
So I'm 87.
Old teens, right? Maybe like at best, average age you would say is between 18 and 22, right? The most of the outside floor appears to be wooden, and appears to be strong wooden slats. Seems to be polished wood, but the middle of the floor appears to be a wall of force that has been cast. And you can see directly down below to the 1st floor, where it seems to be even more crowded, more of a dining area, and where the commoners go, the people that you had seen before. And they appear to be getting drunk down below in that 2nd floor. So there's that big area in the middle of it, which appears to be kind of like a dance floor, right? But no one's really dancing yet. And there's some people eating on the west side. There appear to be tables that are set up there. Tables in which you will notice a lady who is sitting alone, who has curly red hair. She seems even more well dressed than she was before, and appears to be has like a book there, opening it, appears to be reading out of it while drinking what maybe is wine, out of what appears to be a Chardonnay, which is a Chardonnay glass. What else is there? The lighting here, the ambiance, it's a light. It's well lit, but it's like a light candle light, and it appears to be mostly floating candles. Candles are physically floating around. It appears to be between the second and third floor. The third floor, which is completely open and does not have a wall of force between it and the other floor. There just appears to be a barrier between the second floor and the third floor. And probably about 6 or 7 doors leading into different areas, maybe down. Most of them have signs on them, but only one of you can really read it, so let me know if you read the signs.
In the first floor, there's perverts looking up like, when are they going to start dancing?
Later on, I grab the kid and jump over the rail.
We have to get to the third floor to do that.
Prancer!
Oh, gone out again.
I'll point out Millie to my friends, and I'll motion that we should head on over to join her.
Okay.
Come on, chaps.
I will, yeah. I'll scope out the bar and be like, all right, fine, but I'll wait. I'll get a drink in a minute.
Okay. While we're here, I'm going to do something quick.
My flask.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Let's turn this into a rager.
Where's the punch bowl?
Oh my god.
So you sneak your way down to the kegs and put it in all of them.
Run the tap barrel and just sneak a little bit in there, and then just watch the magic happen.
Quite literally.
Magic is a term, I suppose.
Yeah, drunk high-level wizards. That's just what we need.
No, not drunk. Stoned out of their ever-loving minds.
Stoned and on a great
It's like when they
attitude.
put the LSD in the water at the end of the many stereotypes. The whole camp just devolves.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with you. Then I'm gonna do you, and then you. Okay. All right. Okay. Nope.
Hey, puppy.
Okay. Nope.
Look at that. Watch it.
Just shy.
Aw.
He is a little shy.
Hey. Oh,
Just shy. Okay.
excuse me.
Okay, you all enter the bar. Nothing seems out of the normal, except people are drinking, chatting. It's a little loud in here, right? There's sound bouncing off walls. Everyone's talking. As people seem to drink more, it'll probably get louder throughout the night. You guys make your way over to a single table that appears to have 5 other chairs that are ready in front of there. As you get close, Millie will. It's Millie, right? I can't put your name,
Millie,
please.
yeah.
Thank you. Millie will turn over to you. She says, Auntie Kadic, it's good to see you here. I brought chairs. I wasn't sure how many people you'd have coming. Is five chairs? Is that enough? Is that too many?
That's be perfect.
Oh, good. You
Does the
said you were
cat
bringing
sit?
friends. She's speaking Carthalian. By the
Oh
way.
no, I'm just thinking that. I'm sorry. He's a snake. Does he actually sit?
So,
Makes his own chair.
please have a seat and introduce me to your friends.
Yes. Let me introduce you to my esteemed companions. We have here Lord Edwin Smoot, from the town of New Hope of Feralis, originally hailing from Yanisport. We have Strom Skybreaker, a samurai of Rukugan of some renown.
Oh, good.
Yes. And then we have Norhagen Toast, who
Is here.
is a good tracker. Is very capable tracker, yes.
Oh, great.
He said my name. Yeah. Yes.
I'm in tongues. You can hear what I'm saying.
Oh. Yes, I am.
Good, good. Please have your friends sit down. I'm not sure what language were you speaking.
What's our common language for our group?
Nandorian.
Yeah.
Nandian.
And yeah, the normal, whatever I would normally say to Decatur.
Okay.
Probably, yeah.
I don't have any other language.
She doesn't know Nandian, so she's like, "Well, your friends seem really nice. Please have a seat. I'll order some beers. 1 second. She will pull out a slip of paper. She's gonna write in that piece of paper. She's gonna fold it, and then she's gonna throw it. As she throws it, it catches air and it flies its way over to the bar and makes its way, and it lands into a bowl. Where occasionally you'll see a bartender walk over, pull something out of the bowl. Every once in a while, you'll see little paper airplanes just kind of fly in from other areas throughout, even the upper floors. They'll throw them down,
Ooh.
and it seems to always make it into the bowl perfectly. Please introduce yourself. The drinks should be coming. Oh, they're already here. You see just glasses kind of just floating out. You're not sure how, and they just seem to make their way out, and they kind of put themselves in the middle of the table.
Like sort of this town.
So, please tell me about your travels, your friends. I'd love to catch up with you. It's been an interesting journey here.
Indeed it has. And I'll detail me to get into, but I'll let her know about, like, getting on a ship and taking over with these lads and going off onto various misadventures and whatnot.
So what do you tell her? You don't have to say the words, but what do you or don't you tell her? I assume you don't tell her a lot, but...
Yeah, I won't mention the whole, like, Caster brand mark thing specifically.
Or the Eldritch Horrors we've released.
With the Hester stuff.
No, yeah, we're not gonna mention it.
Or the island that we found.
Dracolich, or the scary stuff.
The Mummy Lords.
So, like, which stories do you tell it? Right, so that helps.
Tell her about like the good stuff.
Harambe.
Yes, about tell about Harambe and our run-ins with dragons that we've managed to
You
survive.
met your dad and you didn't disappoint him.
The ones we didn't read.
You met your mom, you didn't disappoint her.
You be shush. You can't understand what I'm saying to her. I dispelled tongues. You can't.
Every once in a while you turn off tongues while you talk, and then you turn it back on. Yeah.
But going over different beasts we fought, and the different countries like Rokugan and Ysseria, and just make it seem more like it's been a merry journey of adventure, and not so much like, oh god, we're in so much deep shit. What the fuck are we doing next?
That sounds like heck of an adventure you've been having.
Very well.
One of these days, maybe I'll find a ship of my own and a bunch of trustworthy, normal sailors like your friends here.
Hoping to find that too.
And
Good thing I can't understand.
go off and have adventures after college. That'd be fun. So you own part of the ship. You own a ship share. You part of a crew.
In a sense, I'm the master arcanist on board, in charge of any magical mishaps we may come across and maintaining the ship.
So the Magocracy gave you guys a flying ship. That's nice.
Yes, well, it's not without a price. We're doing some work in return for them, specifically this business with the Marauder Wizard that we heard about, the big crystalline tower that erupted there. This thing sounds very nasty, that happening.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with it? His name was Aegis, I believe. Did you happen to know the fellow?
Professor Aegis. Yes, I did. He was actually I mean, all the professors are almost like friends to me. They're just they're a lot better than we were at school. I mean, though we did like the professor, but no one will beat my old friends. But I've had trouble making friends with some of the other kids here just because I'm not as well to do as some of them, but I'm smarter than them. but I make friends with a lot of teachers. Yeah, Aegis is a very good guy. Uh, he didn't have much, just really just a sister. He was nice. He had this intelligent potted plant that he would feed, and he was teaching it how to talk. Potted plant familiars, right? Plant familiars. He
Feed me, Seymour.
they're apparently he's doing good. He's like, this one hasn't turned evil yet, so apparently all the plants, when you turn them into familiars and make them intelligent, want to like take over the world. And he's like, all right, I'm gonna figure that one
Crave
out.
human flesh.
But outside of that, great, good man. I heard he recently went with water. I didn't see that coming. I mean, he'd been pretty scarce the last month or so, maybe 2 months. He hadn't been coming to class very often. He mostly had been having his lecturer teach for him. But good man. He was a apt studier of the planes and planar magic. Yeah, just strange thing. I don't understand it. I really don't.
Yes, it's unfortunate, but there are secrets of magic that can drive one mad if one tries to delve too deep into them.
Yeah. I mean, he'd always just have long conversations with his plant, and that's about it. Now, Bushelbeer is still back in Lorehold. No one really knew how to talk to him except for the professor. Speaking with plants is a very secretive magic, almost druidic. Not many druids here. But yeah, no, that's great. I've been I come here every night. I study. I seem to be one of the few people studying here. I see a couple like wizards kind of get in a fist fight, but it's like a really pathetic one, right? Over like a couple girls are like,
Oh, beat his butt, Billy. Beat him up.
Trying to mage hand each other.
yeah, one of them's like experimenting with like mage hand punches, and it's more like just like a light slapping fight as they're mage hand fighting each other.
Okay.
Here you go.
And then they're wrestling on the ground, and that's it. Somebody breaks it up.
Yeah.
They throw a bucket of water, it turns around.
Well, if it's at all possible to speak with this lecturer of his who stood in for him for classes past month, we would appreciate if we could maybe get some more information from him to find out what exactly happened to the poor fellow.
Oh, the lecturer? The lecturer who's been standing in for him recently got raised himself. Give me a second. His name is...
He threw some of that.
Mage hand.
I turn my head, it's in my teeth. Taramia. Oh, Teacher speaking
he's
French.
a professor of planar astrology. His name is Latbag Sutton.
Latvag?
Latbag.
Latvag.
He's one of the few half.
What? That seems worse. I would have preferred rat bag.
Latbag's he's one of the few half-orc professors here. He is Carthalian, of course. He's not Gricodonian. But he's a good guy. Well, kind of. He's a little creepy, but I mean, it's harmless. It's a lot of harmless creeps here. Not the table. I'm sure your friends are great.
What did you slop?
Oh, some coffee.
You want a paper towel?
Yeah, okay. One right there, just behind the breather thing. Or that one.
And the what?
The
Can of
the
air.
can of air.
Oh.
I figure that might be bad to slop on your PC.
Yeah. Okay. Getting that off there. All right. Well, there we go. All right. Yeah. Outside of that, he's harmless. He's fine. He's not as good as Professor Aegis, but Professor Aegis was getting a little old, so I guess no one's really surprised he went Marauder. So yeah, great. Anything else? He's actually well, he's not here, but he's commonly found in the at the school at night. You might be able to find him, or you could probably find him. Well, I guess at night sometimes he's going down to the labyrinth, so you'd have to catch him down there.
Really? I hear the labyrinths can be quite dangerous. You go down there. Do people go down there at night?
Some of the professors do, just because there's a lot of magical stuff down there. It's a labyrinth. There are twisting caverns that go everywhere. Some that occasionally cross dimensions. It's an interesting place. I don't go down there, nor do most of the students. Occasionally some do, but that's mostly first and third years, and then they get killed sometimes. That's how my spot opened up here.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Yeah, they sound weird. But the drink is good.
Oh, should I cast tongues? Your friend's silent because they don't know the tongue.
Oh, yes. Most of them, yeah. I haven't been to Conthal before.
Sure. She'll pick up her book, says something quick. Now she's speaking tongues. Oh, sorry about that. I thought you were all just were quiet.
No, we just had no idea what you were saying.
No idea whatsoever.
Oh, you went to Cathal and you don't speak Carthalian? Okay, sorry.
Usually it's taken care of.
Look, lady.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know a lot of languages. Some people only know like one or two. It's okay.
So I say a couple words in Azunian, Burnian, Draconic, Felorian, Grigaldorian, Kenku Sign Language, Quixavan, Median, Mwangi, Nandian, Banton, Rokuganian, Sylvan, Vidalcan, and Ysarian.
I do Celestial, Deep Speech, Nandian, Rokuganian, Sylvian, and I throw in Thieves' Cant just to be cool.
She has tongues up, so she's like, oh, okay.
I'm just just different accents, that's it.
They're like, bonjour, mi amigo. Guten Tag this fine day.
Damn it, we tried to impress her.
I'm impressed. You speak many, many languages. Not the one here, but many, many, many lesser languages. Wonderful.
She's got a wonderful personality.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be insulting. That's the translation for Catholian is the higher languages, and all others are lesser languages.
Uh-huh.
Yes, because
Yes.
of the altitude.
I should share my flask with her.
I say, lady, can we get another drink?
As you notice, can I get another drink? The glass starts filling itself.
Oh my god, I love this
You
place.
just have to tell it that you want another drink, and it'll refill itself. It's connected to the
What if
brewery
I
down
want
below.
something different, though?
You might have to drink all of it in there, and then ask for something different.
But now who do you tip?
Some of it, yeah.
I just drop a coin in the glass.
You pay the glass at the end of the night, and the money disappears in the glass, and it goes back there.
Hello, glass. We will be friends.
Right. So, well, she drinks a little bit more wine. She's only on like her second glass. Is there anything else you're curious about in Cathal? Are you staying longer, or you were curious about some of her other friends? I sent a missive out. Hopefully, we'll hear back soon.
Ah, goodness. I'd love to hear from Drumber. Just to hear. I'd love to hear from everybody again, of course.
Yeah, no, it's great. I don't hear much from. Give me a second. I'm bad with names, but that's why I've got this. Classmates. Yeah, I don't hear much from Eleanor anymore.
Excuse me.
Elmore anymore, since he's gone to the front. I send him a care package every once in a while when I can. I do hear from Dremper all the time. But Allison, I don't hear much from anymore. I'm worried about her. Her and her family. I wish I could help. I don't have those kinds of funds. Last I heard, she was in 1,000 spires, but she's probably going to go back to Bashview. Her master is that Gendry Eldershock. Some master of the ninth out there in Bashview. Seems like a decent fellow, little known.
They know where that is?
It's on the southern. It's on the southeastern end of the map, southeastern end of Carthal, just below the mountains near Khazad-dûm.
Okay, so it's it's way over there.
Yeah.
Almost right on the dividing line of the map.
Right.
Gotcha.
I got a little scared out there a while ago. I heard that something about someone stealing faces.
Faces?
Yeah, some person stealing faces in town. But her master Gendry says he's on it. An older man, but might be able to find somebody helpful.
That's one more thing to stress out about. Gentlemen, let me monopolize the conversation.
Yes, a samurai, a lord, my lord, and a navigator.
Ha-ha! Yes,
Fellow,
indeed.
really? I thought he was maybe some Goliath blood in you.
No. No, not even close. No,
Oh, okay.
not at all.
Really tall person.
Yep, let's just keep it that way.
All right. Yeah, sure.
Yep. Extraordinary tracker, wonderful fighter,
Socially awkward.
fantastic sailor.
So, all of you are members of this bridge crew on this ship called the Nostromo.
Yep.
It's fantastic. I'm sure you have wonderful stories, all of you.
Oh, we do.
So is she hot?
I seduce her.
I mean, I shared that drawing in the group, so yeah, picture like Molly Ringwald.
Oh.
Would you care to see the ship?
Oh, yeah, I mean,
10 minutes.
Decadic, would you like to show it to me?
Yes, I'd be happy to show you the vessel sometime.
Do you have your mind thingy?
No.
Nope.
Oh crap. What color is her hair?
Red.
Why would Toast have a problem with that?
Wasn't the other person who had red hair also, like the captain's person, also betrayed us?
You didn't betray us.
She was going to. Can we? I'm like, how do I surreptitiously ask Decadic if we can trust her? Because based on what he's told me, it sounds like his friends sold him to be enslaved. So can I do that like surreptitiously without her noticing?
Sure, it'd be a deception check,
Okay.
right?
Piglet.
And
What?
Speaking of Piglet.
Decadic, roll me an insight check.
Ooh, that was almost a nat 1. That's 10.
Okay.
That's an 11. I'm sorry, 12. Sorry.
12. Okay.
Rolled a 2.
You covertly write a letter in a piece of paper.
The bar
You-
napkin.
Trying to
Hand
get
it,
your attention while I do
you
it.
try to hand it over to Strom, but then like it's an odd turn, and you're just like, like you're obviously handing a letter to Strom. Don't look at me. But you're doing it well. Like 12 isn't terrible. You're not failing, but you're easily like right, slide, and then Strom like you're smooth, but then Strom like picks it up like. And then he just hands it to Decatur.
I'm fine. It's the delivery.
It's like you were smooth. You were like, ooh.
You're like, so, you've been studying here, you say.
What the fuck is this?
What is this, a secret letter?
Yes, Decatur.
If you like me, check box.
So what does it say? What does it
It
say?
says, Decatur, do you think we can trust this person? Based on what you've told me about your friends in the past, they were the ones that sold you into slavery, I think.
Reading this, I will now cast my rally cry on the group here. Say, yes, Toast, we can trust Millie.
Aha! Good. Thanks for responding.
Why the fuck couldn't we trust her?
Just checking.
Why?
Because I thought his friends were the ones who sold him into the thing in the first place.
Now we're
That's
just
stupid.
now we're just sitting there in silence, staring at each other, and she's like, "What's going on,
Just
guys?"
sipping while you guys are staring intently into each other's eyes, and she's just like,
What's going on? Sorry, madam. I had to think about my drink order next. Sorry.
oh, that's fine. Oh, Drember's writing back. She pulls back open that book. All right.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, he's doing really well. Yeah. His father still has him out in the southeast in Khazad-dûm. Yeah, he's doing great.
Yellow sign.
He's curious if I've seen anybody from why he asks, and if I've seen anybody from class or school.
Yes, well, I would be delighted to connect with him. You're communicating him through magical means there?
Oh, right. It's a book of sending. We write in pages to each other.
Ah.
Yeah, I received it in the mail.
Ah. Well, that'd be quite handy to have for all of us to keep in touch. But, yes, feel free to, let him know that you're into me again, and I've just been,
Okay.
minding my own business.
Katie wants to be part of the group chat.
And let him know I would love to meet Drumber again sometime and
Love to join
reconnect
the
and see that he's safe and sound.
See if he's safe and sound. Okay. Do you want me to have him send a message to Professor Lapdog? Apparently they're close friends.
Yeah, that's all right. Let's just have drinks here for tonight, and we can
Sure. She'll
see if
finish off hers and she'll say Chardonnay.
Dwarf beer. Glass.
Fills with what is pretty much Guinness.
There you go, mister.
Tea. Earl Grey.
Filled with tea.
Earl Grey, and it's hot.
you think you hear it talking to you, but it's not.
There's a bunch of imps downstairs like, what the fuck?
Tea? It's a bar. I don't know where tea is. Go to the third plane of hell. They have it over there. Okay.
That's the only place that happens.
Okay, here's your hell tea.
Except it's all green.
That's decaffeinated. Hey, figure it out.
It's from
Also,
hell.
like it just fills up. So, we fast forward back to the table in the kitchen.
Right. Yes.
Hell tea.
I
So
want
funny.
the cannon.
Anything you guys can think of to ask specifically?
So, how long ago did you Yes, I got the question
All
now.
right. Good.
Did Professor A name?
Rat Pack?
No, that was
Aegis.
Aegis, thank you.
Oh,
I wanted to say Aegis. Did Professor Aegis ever, in his capacity as professor, talk about mirror dimension thingies?
well, he talked about planes outside of the ones we understand. He'd like to talk recently, some of his lectures were about the fourth dimension. There are fourth dimensional planes that are beyond ours than their general concepts. Like there's planes of good, evil, law, chaos. There's subplanes that sit between them. Obviously, there's the elemental chaos, the abyss, the hells. Those ones are popular that most people know. The fourth dimensional planes he was talking about are more ones that are subjective about raw ideas like the self, things like that. And of course, there's the forgotten, the outer planes, which he theorizes is the remnants of an old dimension that collapsed upon itself.
Ooh.
And that's where the outsiders come from. They come from a dead dimension that went away. And our dimension is actually just one that was birthed from the death of that dimension. And as the planes are continuously expanding until they fold back within themselves, we die. Our plane becomes the new outer planes, and then that plane becomes a plane, right?
Toasto man.
He described it like a drop of water dropping into a lake. The ripples will go out and then they collapse upon themselves. It's fascinating.
I'm assuming that the public at large doesn't know about the mirrors.
I think they've been trying to keep it
That's
quiet
very
so
interesting that he would talk about that. I'm talking as just to cover up your awkward stare. Oh, so he taught a class on interdimensional plane.
Yes, the planes, other dimensions, places away from this one.
Created on the self. Okay. Interesting.
Conceptual planes.
Ooh.
Would any of those conceptual planes be inverse of our own?
This has to turn outside.
Like a mirror image?
Possibly.
The Negaverse.
This was touched by.
It was on the itinerary to talk about in about a month or two's time, but we never got around to it. It's been taken off. Lapbag took it off the charter.
Is Lapbag here tonight?
No, he's either at the school or in the labyrinth.
Megaverse?
I'm not really sure what it is. It was on there. We briefly asked questions about it. I always try to ask questions ahead so I can study. There's no books on it though, because it's one of four that were on the fourth dimension.
Interesting.
Would Decadic know anything about the Negaverse? Just bookishness.
Roll me
beer.
a d20. If you get a natural 20, I'll give you something.
I'm gambling on you, Orange. Fuck you, Orange. No, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, it's like that. It's way up there.
Like particle physics.
Yeah.
Yeah, string theory and blah.
I'm gonna need a lot more drinks if we're gonna talk about that.
Oh well, yeah, drinks, or you can have some food. Does anybody want some meatloaf? Loaf of meat. She knocks on the table, and a meatloaf kind of grows out of the table and appears on there.
Can we get a table like this?
Can we get
Like the table, like the surface of the table, like turns into edible food.
It just starts growing out of the table, and then it's just like it literally it's coming out of it. Right?
Like a polygon ripping through another polygon.
It comes out, and all like you hear, ding, and it's there. It's a hot meatloaf. Oh, right, you need plates. 5 plates, please. 5 plates.
Never had anything like this at our old school. Ugh.
potatoes and chicken. Thank you, table.
Some steamed potatoes and luckily a cooked chicken.
Live chicken.
With spuds pulled out of the ground. Just sitting there.
Still with dirt on them.
Steamed potatoes and a cooked roasted chicken.
Ooh.
No.
Oh my. That's
Whiskey, top shelf, neat.
You have to knock on the table. Oh wait, you're asking for a drink. You have to ask your cup.
Yes.
Bottle, whiskey, top shelf.
Ask your cup.
If you need bottle service, here she'll give you a piece of paper. Just write it on the piece of paper and just throw it. after you folded it into a flyable shape, and it'll make its way to the fold.
Glass, Roku, Ghanaian,
I'll write it in Yossarian, wad it up, and throw it as hard as I can.
If you throw it so hard you can, it kind of catches air and it just kind of like slowly, like it since it's not in like a flying shape, it's just kind of like a spinning ball that like bounces from side to side until eventually it just makes its way in the bowl. They used to allow, long before even I was here, this is probably hundreds of years ago, it used to have bottle service at the tables, but then a couple people OD'd on alcohol. And so now you actually have to throw it in there and they'll cut you off after a while. That's why you can't have alcohol from there, and the glass will cut you off if you get too drunk. Unless you're upstairs. You can drink yourself into oblivion up there, but most of the professors have periodic poison.
Your mission tonight. Find a way.
We're never leaving.
So, yeah, no, that'd be great. So do you do? What else? What else do you need? What do you want? It's good. Just good to talk to an old friend.
Yes. Let's see.
What was your last encounter with Aegis?
With Professor Aegis.
Yes.
Oh, it was late at night. I was studying late, as I always do. Professor Aegis or one of the other golems would sometimes walk me home. And I walked to his office because I had questions about the upcoming syllabus. And just seemed in deep conversation with his potted plant. And as I came up, he got very tight-lipped about it. He had these two larger mercenary gentlemen that were working with him, and he stood up and he said he had to go to the labyrinth to do some work, and that's when he left. That was about a week or two ago. About a week ago, I think.
And describe the twins that we met.
That seems like them. Yeah, big gentlemen, big metal. One of them had these huge mutton chops.
Ooh, mutton chops.
You have pork chops that kind of pop up.
Like in the staff is
Out of your face grows.
Ding.
Just slap
One human beer, please.
I'm intrigued by this plant you
A
mentioned.
beer appears.
Would it be
World Tour.
possible to
Coors.
speak to this plant? I know it's difficult, but I think between us we may be able to find some means of communication.
Well, it's on his desk.
Just a can.
Though Lorholm is closed
In
for
the
the
glass.
night. I mean, you'd have to either go in the morning or find a way in.
Would you be able to get us in if we're accompanied by students?
Tomorrow afternoon. I could take you and introduce you to Professor Lapback. He holds that office now. He's in there all the time.
Well, you don't have to wait till tomorrow. This might surprise you, Millie, but me and these fellows have gotten into spots we weren't supposed to before.
Let me tell you the time we fought another Hydra. Yes. It was
another sea hydra that is a normal hydra like we encountered.
There we were. The ship was becalmed.
Glass, cut him off.
There we were. Becalmed at sea.
The imps on the other side. They say cut someone.
Namely, I'm trying to come.
So, meanwhile, the rabbit on the boat. Why not me?
Roll a persuasion check. You're trying to commit to break
never one
into
of
a
us
school.
dies.
Yeah. My persuasion ain't great, but let's see.
And I just tell a whopper of like a fibby story about fighting a Hydra. Like how I did it single-handedly, blindfolded with my arm and my leg tied behind my back.
Technically, I'll give you advantage because you're her friend.
Okay.
I will assist on that.
Well, he already has advantage, but yeah.
Damn. That's
A couple of
best roll is 12.
12.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah.
As much as I would like to break into, we already broke out of a school once.
break in.
I can't do
Can
that
you?
here. The wards are really strong, and I'm on a scholarship.
Ooh, fancy.
Yes, it is.
Good. I had a scholarship once. It's a nice ship, full of scholars. We had to fight our way out of a cave of trolls. I can tell you about it. There we were, becalmed at sea.
Wait a minute. That was one of my Picky and Squid stories.
Hey, come, give him another whiskey. 2 whiskeys, please.
Okay.
I understand. I don't want to get you into any more hot water than we've already been in. Would you be able to see if this Latbag fellow, can you message him to see if he's present at the school perhaps tonight, or if he's down in that labyrinth?
I don't have the sending spell. But I could ask a friend. He could send a message.
You don't want to. Let's not bother Drember with petty little tasks. I'm sure it's late here. Who knows what time it is where he is over in Khazad-dûm there. Speaking of which, is it always daytime? Always? Here, do they ever shut off the light for any reason in the city?
Never.
Good lord.
Never. It's always on. It's always noon. It's probably why everyone's a night owl. I guess you call it a day owl here.
There's this one time we fought an owl bear. And let me tell you about it. We were becalmed at sea when suddenly we were attacked by a swarm of bear owls.
Lies.
Now this
Bears
happened.
don't exist. Now look, it's very important that we speak with this plant.
A sad beer,
You
please.
could go in tomorrow. I'm sure the school's
Jesus
open
Christ.
tomorrow.
Tonight. It could be life or death for the professor.
Hey, you're going to have to find a way in. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm on a scholarship. If I lose that scholarship, I'm
smooth.
you know I couldn't afford to go here. I mean, it's easily 5,000 copper a year.
That was real school? That's cheap.
Well, it's an exchange rate between here and Galaxy.
Oh, never mind. Damn you and your economic reasoning.
All right, yeah, no, it's easily $15,000 copper, like 15,000 copper a year to go here. And it's just to go here.
Oh, that's okay. That's a little bit more.
It's not even the books, the housing.
In-state tuition. It's like Greg.
Yeah. I think you and I was 20,000, Mr. In-state. I think. Well, thank you anyway. We don't want to risk your ship of scholars, especially if you're at this Naval Academy place with the wizards.
It's written over
But
there.
the cargo holds, lore holds, I don't know. Ships are ships.
Oh, right, it's in a language you can't speak. I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm not sure what he's drinking there. But
Sad beer. It's crying. It was crying earlier.
You get a sad beer. It tastes salty.
Ugh.
So we don't, want to ruin that, do we?
Message the group, just these guys, just let them know. I don't trust this Professor Latbag. We should maybe try to track him down and make him talk.
I don't trust your Dunbar friend either.
A couple other students get in a fight down at the other end.
Woo! Woo!
It's probably like the 6th or 7th fight tonight.
Hit him in the face!
You're ugly, you son of a bitch. Why you say that about me? Slap fights, yeah. Even like a couple of the professors start arguing every once in a while. Like one decks a dude, and he like falls off onto the 2nd floor, and he flies back up and gets up, and they just start screaming at each other.
No, your theory about particle magic is stupid.
Let me tell you about Mordenkainen. You know jack shit.
Shut up. Josh's Culver, where is that?
And throughout, I guess one more time, like downstairs, like in the lower areas, one dude just stabs a dude.
Ooh, TB.
And like there's a couple students going,
arrow is
fight,
shit.
fight, as one dude's like
Shit.
like stabbing another guy.
Jesus
And eventually
Christ.
they kind of break it off. So but that other guy's dead.
Yeah, you don't imagine that's why he would eventually stop the argument.
Another murder. That's why we don't go downstairs.
Be cool.
Toast kind of looks down there like, that would have been fun.
It's like the sixth one.
But this has been like that Rick and Morty
Or-
where they can't kill each other.
Sixth one within the last 3 days downstairs.
Is it normally so violent?
Well, everyone keeps getting in fights lately. It's dumb.
When you say lately, when did that start?
About a week ago.
Ooh. Well, is that also when he just went a little bazonkers?
Where and about?
Has anyone mentioned seeing, I don't know, hollow-eyed folk?
Pardon?
Toast. What are you doing?
I was nothing. I mean, did you see that hollow oak tree in the park? That looked mighty fine. You could use that to make a boat out of, like a small one, like something for lake craft for your scholars.
Talking about the talking tree? No, I've never cut.
No,
that
the hollow one, the hollow oak.
down. No.
No, never mind. Well, that would be good for a little ship you can put your scholars in.
You mentioned professor's the professor's sister was the one person that he had.
Oh yeah,
Correct?
nice lady, nice lady.
Have you seen her recently?
I haven't seen her since Timbrook last year.
Holiday, probably.
Oh.
Brought her in. She used to come in every once in a
Lion.
while and watch his lectures and just knit. Nice lady. She knitted for me. She made these gloves. Pull out a pair of gloves. They're like knitted gloves, fingerless.
Oh.
Just puts them back.
Handy. No pun intended. That was not a pun intended. Which it was, but it wasn't. Oh, those are some nice. That's nice. Yes. Well. Very well. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Neil, say the most horrid insult you can think of to Strong.
Whoa, what?
What?
Neil, you're a character. Think of the most horrid insult. You can say to
Pizza.
Strong.
Pineapple extra.
That was probably the worst insult. Right there.
No, you bastard. I
You
want to
don't deserve to be as high on the list as you are.
Do I?
Was that out loud or?
Yeah, you tell loud.
talking about the.
You look him in the eye, you say that, and then you feel angry, and then for a second, just kind of wears. Act naturally.
Wait, that was.
Did we notice that?
Did you?
It just happened at the table.
Okay, so no, this is like that was an actual like we all saw that happen, right?
Yeah, that happened at the table.
Smooch.
What did?
What?
What did you just say, Smoot?
When?
Just now, you
Remember?
looked at
Yeah,
Strong
you looked at him, you felt it,
and you
said
practically
it,
shouted
you
at
felt
him.
bad.
Do we need to get you off as well,
I was
Smoot?
really angry for a moment,
Listen, you're a little
and
great.
then now I'm not.
This is why I never touch the stuff myself.
No, cancel that pizza order.
It's fine. He's probably got a little cough. I am so sorry.
Bring back that pizza order. We're gonna need this.
Some popcorn. This will be good.
I need to use the laser. I've had far too much Chardonnay. I need to wash my hands. Decadic, your mother.
Hold on.
She says
Hold
that,
on.
she stands up and
Sit.
she just walks away.
Sit.
She's just walking. Intimidation, I guess.
Fine.
I'm just confused.
Yeah, she calls your mother a whore. She stands up and her eyes light up and she's just like.
Oh, this should be good. 23.
Oh God.
She just kind of like sits back down. I'm so sorry. I've had way too much of this.
Wait. Did you randomly feel extreme anger, and now you don't?
You know, I feel a lot of things here. This is,
His mother's a
very
nice lady.
feeling night. I would never. I'm sorry. I don't. You know,
Servants.
slip of the brain. Must be something in this drink. Imps put something in it.
Hello. Hello.
You've drank here before.
Yeah, I have. I've drank in here before.
And
Say something horrible to Johnny.
Your father deservedly hates you and despises you for the right reasons, and I agree with him.
Jesus.
So,
Another fight breaks out.
whiskey, double, gin and tonic.
Something's not right here.
I agree. Maybe they should perhaps step out to get some air.
I think that would be best.
Yes.
Detect evil.
You detect evil from yourself. And everyone else at the
I'm
table.
evil aligned.
No, it's not an actual alignment. You detect evil from everyone at the table, and several people throughout within the 30 feet, and a couple people above.
Sure.
But there are people who are not.
There are a couple people, just a couple.
What the hell?
We should. Oh yeah, air. Definitely yes, air. Before I say anything else.
We all just showed up as evil to my spell. What is going on?
Yes, let's stretch our legs and maybe walk off some of the drink. Yes.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go home.
Yes. Let's accompany you home. Make sure you're home. Seven, you can show us where your lodgings are.
Sure. If you'd like to walk me home, yeah, you can do that.
I think it's best,
Yes.
I agree.
considering how dangerous it is in here.
They're always getting in fights. As a cleric, and stand by for the second and third floor, not the first floor, but you know. Pull away. There's like some guy being pulled away and
No.
like a stretcher.
And they're pulling him apart.
Mm.
Oh, I was like, what are you looking at? There's nothing down there.
Oh, jeez.
No, the stretcher took half of him.
Jeez.
Did they leave his better half?
As you all begin to walk out into the bright of day, in the middle of the night,
Oh man, that would suck.
like you walk out and it's like it's still bright. It's like your mind was expecting it to be dark.
Just
and then
like
your mind was
college.
like
It's just
alive.
an eternal Monday.
Yeah.
Uh,
The worst hangover ever.
You never
Let's
drank
take
all that
a 5-minute, 10-minute break. What do you guys want?
life? Oh yeah.
5, 10 minutes?
10 minutes would be
10
fine.
minutes, yeah.
10 minutes. We will take a 10-minute break. After these messages, we'll be right back.
Yeah, 'cause
Yep.
Okay. Let me turn off the. Okay, we're back. Okay, guys. What do you do as you exit into the noonday sun at about 11:30 at night?
Do we still show up as evil?
Yes. Yes, still. It lingers.
So you say that there were frequently fights that occurred within the bar here. Does it happen in public as well?
Every once in a while. I mean, there's always fights, especially with all the tension in the east. The military ships make their way in, and those Ragabash men tend to, every once in a while, stir things up with the local populace.
Hmm.
They're not nearly as civilized as the professors. They haven't been drinking.
Or does this kind of thing happen at the other drinking establishments, places?
Oh, I don't go to those. There's
Why
a
not?
couple around now. There's a couple small establishments. Most people try to come here.
For the atmosphere?
Bottomless glasses.
Oh. Oh!
The shows itself.
Interesting. Interesting.
But yes, let's get you back to your quarters and avoid any further trouble here.
Correct. As you guys leave, Corey,
Yes.
subtract 80 copper from your purse
Yes!
as the money removes itself.
That was in tips, right?
No, that was
Make
just,
it around 100 then.
It teleports it out of your thing. They don't get a chance to tip. You'd have to put money. Actually, you had to
You
put the
just
money in the
turned
glass.
around
I did.
Yeah.
Fucking
You
I
would.
did.
brains.
You would.
So
So
I don't
yeah.
understand how tipping works.
Yeah. Go ahead and put the money in there.
Professor, make sure you get this to Mr. Glass in there.
Decadic, you didn't drink as much. Probably
he
only
had
about
water.
20.
Yeah.
And Strom, how much did you drink?
I had some of the loaf of meat,
The human
but not
being.
much to drink.
But not much to drink. 4 copper.
Meatloaf again.
4 copper.
You literally can pick anything, and you picked meatloaf twice.
And Corey, make me a con saving throw, and Neil, make me one.
Con
as well.
saving throw, yay!
Damn.
Oh, that's a 22.
You drank a lot, but you're fine.
Oh, okay. Can I get a little bit of a headache?
Oh, you're tipsy, but you're not like drunk.
Okay, good. Thank you.
8. You're tipsy, but you're not drunk because you didn't drink it. Well, no, you did drink a bit. You're a little drunk, not too much, just a tiny bit, but
Yeah,
it's only a temporary
his stuff is
problem.
better
for you.
quality.
Yeah, I've had worse.
Yeah, you can always lay on hand yourself.
You'll probably have worse before the night's up.
Hey, I didn't touch my flask.
Not yet.
So, you guys make your way over. You get near Lorehold. Near Lorehold, there appears to be a small little house. Seems to be a small, maybe 1-bedroom house, and it's by a lot of others. There literally seems to be a large pathway where the houses are just beside each other, and they're just row upon row upon row of like one, single bedroom houses that are just right beside each other. Not quite apartments, but
Like an outdoor dormitory kind
Yeah.
of.
yeah.
Ooh, nice.
They don't really have yards, so it's just kind of, a single walkway, and then it goes off. They have like little alleys between the houses.
Sounds like my neighborhood.
So
That's nice.
she goes up to hers. It has a pink door, and she walks up to it, and she's like, "Well, Decadic, it's good to see you again." She awkwardly takes out her hand.
Yes, I'll
Ah,
shake that as well.
All right.
And
Shake
I'll,
your hand.
I'll shake
She'll
your hand.
awkwardly stand there for a minute. She's like, "Okay, well, it was good seeing you," and she'll
Shake
walk
your
back
hand.
inside.
As she
Bye.
walks inside, can I see, is there a mirror in her
There's
corners?
a huge mirror on the
Creeper.
far wall as you walk in. Roll me an investigation check.
Goodbye, person. Who showed us the magical
dirty
gifts of
20.
love and hope?
Dirty 20. You notice as she shuts the door, your head turns, but it doesn't. No, its head turns, yours doesn't. The door shuts.
So,
Yes, we have something serious to discuss.
we do, as a matter of fact.
Yes, I agree. Can you go ahead?
You need to learn how to hold your alcohol.
I can hold it very well as long as it's in a glass. Speaking of which, can you make those? One of those guys where I can go like, hey, beer! On the table? Can you do that?
It's very costly to do that.
Damn. Smooth, can I borrow some money? Oh wait, you're poor.
Let's walk and talk.
Oh, very well.
This is true.
I miss that glass. Stop, I miss it so much.
So as we're walking, I'll tell everybody all this. So before we arrived here, I did scry upon my other classmates to see how they were doing and whatnot. Drenber, the fellow she mentioned that she was communicating with, is dead. He is not writing her back.
Oh, that's why you were so sure trust didn't matter with him.
Yes.
Because you knew he was dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
And specifically, he appears to have been killed by another one of my classmates who did, in fact, betray me into slavery.
Was it her?
No.
Yeah.
Wasn't her. It's a fellow by the name of Thane Nilcall. Was another elf, claimed to be of Fey descendancy. He's very, I couldn't stand him, very haughty, uptight, very know-it-all, like, oh, I'm so smart. It's like, if you can imagine being stuck with this brainy, rubs it in his face all the time, much smarter. It's
Yes, imagine being stuck with someone like that.
There's nothing wrong with a Fey ancestry. I've been on many ships with many people who have had no problems with Fey ancestry.
Your face ships.
Oh, did I tell you, we were becalmed at sea.
Anyway.
And we were swarmed. Anyway, I fought them off blindfolded, tied behind my back, everything.
Turns out, as I learned from Millie, helping fill in the gaps of my memory from that night I was abducted, apparently Thane was the one who introduced me to the slavers who took us all on board that ship there. And he's apparently currently on the Thane front, fighting on the enemy's side with Drenver's skull in hand.
And the fans are.
Wait, what?
Right?
Yes, Drenver. He is posing as my classmate Drenver.
And
who
he's
seen
fighting
killed.
for the fans? Oh.
So he's got his skull?
Oh.
Yes.
That's not very seamanship-like.
Like as a hat?
I certainly hope so.
He was wearing it on his hip. I don't see.
I killed a man once who wore a bunch of skulls as hats. It was kind of a thing. We were becalmed at sea.
Toast.
I'll tell you later. I'll tell you some other time.
So if
You saw him.
if according to my friend Millie that Drenber also knows this Professor Latbag who stood in for Aegis after he disappeared, odds are that this Latbag is also in league with Thane and possibly also working with the Gearmongers and laying siege to the city.
So Latbra's a rat bag.
Precisely.
Could you scry on this Latbag dude and see a hint or a whisper of what he might be?
I could attempt, not having met him or being familiar with him, it will be
that's
more
right.
difficult. But I can try still, right?
Sure, give it a swing.
I even have it
What could
correct.
go wrong?
Let me check.
I just got the image of what could go wrong. He finds him and he stares back, and Ratback finds us.
I'll have to upcast it, but
Well,
yeah,
that's good, 'cause we're
describe
looking for
propelled. Propel.
He brings other.
I'm training. What are you talking
We're
about?
looking for him.
So yeah, I will cast
I
the
want
seventh
to
level
look for
scry to
something.
see if I can
You don't found
locate
it.
this lat bag.
I want to talk to this plant because I think this plant knows something.
There is a talking tree.
Cast a spell.
Not the tree, the plant, the professor's plant.
Nothing at all.
Nothing.
There's a plant professor.
Maybe he
Yes,
resisted.
and the professor's plant might be a plant, or it might just know something.
Oh, we
Or
could
maybe-
talk.
Maybe
Yes.
it's a plant that knows something. For a plant.
Wisdom saving throw, right?
We could have planted that information in the plant.
Check.
A plant in a plant.
Mm-hmm. I like your thinking.
I shouldn't have had that.
Yeah,
mistake.
wisdom save.
You didn't.
The wizard
I took it.
probably seems like he might have resisted.
Yeah.
That was really bad human beer.
I'm not able to scry upon this lat bag fellow.
Damn.
Which he may be in the school, or as Miller suggested, he could be in the mines tonight. I don't know if we want to risk exploring those at this hour and
Once we're
their
sober up,
current
let's
state.
go.
Mm,
Well, you can either break
That's a good
into a
point.
university or go talk to a plant and see if this professor dude's around. Or we break into a labyrinth full of monsters and see if this professor is around.
How many
Well,
fingers am I holding up?
Well, technically, you're holding up, well, it's 4 fingers and a thumb, and then another set of 4 fingers and another thumb, and Strom is doing
Let's go
something
for the school option. That would probably be the least risky.
yes.
Now, if the 3 of you would just settle down, I could totally answer. We'll sober up in a minute. Won't we?
I think you need to have some of my flask.
Size of dumb- that's-
I'm gonna let you take it, man. It disappeared. Magic.
Give it back.
Okay, so you guys go to Lorehold.
Yes.
The Lorehold is a, as I described before, it's mostly a single-story kind of university, right? But they're huge ceilings, right? Tall ceilings, domed areas, like domed over the gardens, domed over the General Assembly, domed over like the main lecture hall, which is nicknamed the Ritual Room. Sure. There's one entrance you know of.
I keep thinking it's like
Sorry,
night,
I
but
was
it's,
like,
Which is
swung
the
by there
front
earlier
entrance.
today, yeah.
it's like, oh, let's be sneaky in the dark. There is no dark.
Right.
Who wants to roll me? Who's casing the joint?
Well, I mean, my investigation is really nice.
Yeah, mine's pretty good too.
How about this? We'll make it a group effort, right?
I
will roll.
prefer that.
And all of you contribute a skill towards casing to see what you can find out for getting in. We're going to start with 2. That is technically you are first.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go clockwise again.
Okay, so I will go ahead and do. Since I'm not totally familiar with magical colleges, I'm going to stick with kind of perception
Okay.
in a way of like, how would I try to get in?
That would be investigation. Perception would be seeing things.
Oh.
Investigation is deduction.
Then I'll just do perception. I'll just look around and be like,
Okay.
See
You're just
what I
kinda
noticed.
looking around to point out things. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead and make me a perception check.
done.
Strom, you are next.
I'm gonna try acrobatics. Basically, just kind of scaling walls a little bit to see if there's like like walls that they can look over them at all to see if there's anything around.
Athletics decline, but yes.
Athletics? Okay,
Yeah.
we'll go with athletics.
Johnny.
Can use Arcana to see if I can detect any like magical wards that might be up
Yeah.
if it's
Wards,
closed
traps.
for the night
Yeah.
during the day.
Go ahead and make me Arcana check. Neo,
Are there any guards around?
do you want to look or ask about guards? What do you want to do?
Let's look for right
Walks up to a guard. Hey, guards around. We're trying to break into this school. He's in
Go ahead and
guards
make me
around.
since you're helping, you'll be helping him look, so go ahead and roll with advantage. So
There's a guy. Go talk to him.
you get another roll.
I already have advantage on perception.
Well,
Well, fuck you
fuck
then.
me. I'll
Sorry.
give you a +2.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Okay, so let's start with you.
26.
Okay. There are two. What appear to be stone golems by the very front of the entranceway. They're standing there. The door's open,
Oh.
but they're standing there, and they're obviously stone golems. They're not moving. They're just kind of looking blindly forward.
Oh.
You do notice with that perception that the golems are in front. There are a couple windows that are open
Oh.
around the building.
22.
As you kind of scale the building up by the side and kind of look over, the domes do have what appear to be shutters that can be opened, probably let wind in and air in if it gets hot. Above the gardens. The ritual room appears to be magically glassed. So it's probably impervious to like physically harming it, but possibly areas of it might be dispellable. And the rightmost side, there's one really tall tower, and that one has several windows that are just open. But each window seems to have like an owl in it. It seems to be looking out, going, "Oh, oh." So there's about 6 open windows, each one with an owl directly in it, just sitting there, staring out. And there's a light on the uppermost part of the tower. It's attached to the elbow, and just kind of rises up, and it's about 9. It's 9 stories tall.
I got 19 Arcana.
19 Arcana. There are magical wards. All of the windows are open, but they are sealed magically. So if anybody goes through, it's going to send over an alarm, unless the alarm is dispelled. You would guess that the spell Guards and Wards has been cast upon the premises. So any entering might set off an alarm. You would probably have to dispel to get through. You are guessing that this building heavily relies on its magic, not so much on its physical protection. So if you get through the magical barrier, jimmying the lock is not going to be that hard.
So they have their main guns, but that's why they leave the exhaust port open. I don't think a ship's going to get that close anyway to the Death Stars.
Page away.
We just gotta we gotta do our trench.
Look, we can blow the planet up if we just destroy the thermocoupler.
There we go.
Ring is like, you can blow me up, I love you.
We can bring this whole city down.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
If we do that by accident.
That's
Best
just
game
the
ever.
school. You don't think a dispel magic would take like the whole city?
Yeah. Which, if
No.
we are
no,
gonna...
we pulled the sword out and unleashed an eldritch orb.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, so we might accidentally drop a city.
Today is
I wouldn't
young.
put it past us.
How can
Don't
you
take
tell?
the plant out of its pie.
The existence is still here, I
Put it back
guess.
to the city goes up.
If you guys are responsible for the direct destruction of the city, I'll owe you all a beer.
I mean,
You have a reputation to uphold, I suppose.
True.
Well, we could talk to the lich in the tower underneath.
God.
There's too many subplots.
is there sand anywhere?
Oh.
There are a couple places where there's sand. You have avoided those.
Oh my god. So, based on that, do you think we could just walk through the front gate, or?
You guys already passed the front gate. At this point, you are inside the roundabout area, right?
Oh, we're in the
Schools
grounds.
because you guys went up
So
part of it.
we're on campus.
You're on
basically.
campus because you went
Oh.
up a wall and you looked.
Okay. Never mind. Okay. Well, that answers that question.
You're just not in the building.
I'm gonna use my Ebony Pearl of Power because I'm getting low on spell slots.
Okay.
Go for it.
Use those charges to get a variety of spell levels.
Okay. Your short rest and get like half your level worth of spells back as well.
Yeah, do we need to take a short rest first before anything?
I'm
I
good.
don't care. But I'm not the one missing spell slots.
Mhm.
And yeah, and we kind of need you in good
So
form.
between that and the Emity, if you wanted to take an
Yeah,
hour,
might
you
even
easily
sober
could
up.
get what, half your level in spell
Actually, it's
slots?
probably a
and
good idea.
whatever
Close
the
to
Ebony
that.
can give you back.
Yeah.
Let's find a tree to take a nap under.
How about this? I'll slap you until you're sober.
I'm not against it, but
I'll go first.
okay. I didn't want to have to decide.
With your 25 strength,
Yeah.
you are out, and you're taking your taking your short rest. You let him go first. And he just smacked the living he flies a couple feet.
And because I'm intoxicated, I just go limp.
All right, I'm out. You win.
She's like, yes, I do. I win.
Hi.
I win,
I
Neil
don't have
Chad.
nothing. I don't have nothing. Notice you, senpai. I don't have
Alright,
nothing.
that gets me. Meanwhile, the cat is back on the ship, like, where are they? They get to be back by now.
I mean, it's still the crack of noon, I suppose.
You
Yeah.
can't tell the time.
Yeah, that's a good. Is there any visual indicator, anything in the town, so people can just visually tell, oh, that bell is ringing. That means it's nighttime or something.
I mean, there's clocks everywhere, but you guys
Nothing.
have trouble reading them.
I got nothing.
Good.
I have trouble reading.
Yeah.
Hopefully, a short rest will sober you up some.
Yeah.
I feel it. I feel the sobriety. Hi, puppy girl.
Sobriety.
Yeah, shut up. I've been slapped.
How much variety?
Everyone else can hit the short rest button, I guess. If you have anything you burned, you can get it back. All right.
Just
My
my
dignity. I can't.
You guys are here. What do you guys want to try getting in through one of the open windows, through the above area, or sneaking past the golems?
I don't think sneaking past the golems is
Yeah.
gonna work.
Through the
good
tower.
I'm sober.
If you're going above, are you going through the gardens, the ritual room?
What is the ritual room?
It's a main. You believe it's like a big auditorium kind of classroom kind of thing.
Oh.
Those are the two areas with domed, and then there's actually a door on top of the building that leads out, where they probably do maintenance on the roof.
Could
It's a
we
flat roof.
infer? Obviously, we don't know the whole layout of this place, but could we infer where the teachers' offices or quarters might be in relation to the main entrance?
Roll me an intelligence check. You've been to schools,
Alright.
but this is a bigger university, right?
13.
No clue.
And so we go through a window, we dispel the barrier on one of the windows, and then slowly make our way to find wherever Aegis' office is.
The tower that has the light. Is there any movement?
Roll me a perception check.
12.
Difficult to tell. You see owls fly around every once in a while.
We see a little wizard, a scar, glasses, and a gingerbread running around.
Yes. They stop and just randomly yell out, "Trans rights!" and they continue on their way.
Okay.
Yeah. If
You're
we
a
wanna
hairy wizard.
Go up to.
Big guy chases after them, yelling that. This is a weird school.
Yeah. When I go up through a window, I can try to dispel the magic on it.
Well, which window? On the north side, south side, east side, west side, inside the elbow.
Do you want to go?
Whoa, keep your gang signs to yourself.
Do we want to go for the tower, or do we want to go elsewhere?
tower seems like it's going to be the best bet.
Yeah, if there's somebody there,
And we know this is one of the places that.
that rat bag might be in.
Yeah, I mean, how could we tell them like this is where professors hang out?
We can't.
Oh, that's true. Damn. There's no like signs or anything like on the side of a building saying like, oh, this is such and such hall.
Yes, this is the headmaster's office. Don't break into here.
On the inside of the building, there's probably signs. On the outside, they
Oh,
don't
damn.
say, yeah, beyond this wall is a hall. It's like, that's not.
They don't exactly number the floors on the outside.
Good. You know, on ships we do. Oh wait, we don't have halls. We have holds.
Oh, yeah, let's sneaky over to the tower and try to avoid. There's owls in the windows, right? So you can try to avoid being spotted by them.
Find a window without an owl.
Okay. Roll me, I guess, group stealth check.
Oh God.
I am not rolling great tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
Smoot.
So, Johnny, what'd you get?
7.
7.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are you proficient?
And stealth? No.
Okay.
8.
Oh.
Are you proficient?
Nope.
Alright.
I am not proficient. I got a 14. Smoot is not proficient with disadvantage, and he got an 8. And I rolled.
Is this the place we need to be, guys?
What?
Okay. Negative 3 successes.
Oh, ugh.
That's the sum.
Oh.
Describe to me how this all goes wrong. I want each of you to add to the story. Johnny, start. And it's not great. This is negative 3.
Yeah.
Worse than none.
So, yeah.
You'll all get away, but this is going to be spectacular failure.
Yeah.
So get in, right?
Negative 3 successes.
I rolled for you twice. You got a 22 and an
All
8.
together. All of you summed together.
Yeah.
You
The
suck.
highest roll was a 14. The average roll was a 7
Yeah.
with no proficiency. So,
So, yeah, I'd say Nikitic tries to like lead the party like towards the tower, like, and he's busy like looking up, trying to like avoid the owls, and he doesn't notice like a stone in the ground. He just face plants like. Right
all of a sudden, every owl like just starts looking at you. Extra owls start appearing just around the top, like heads like just start pop.
It's like the birds.
Oh God.
Ooh, that's a good one.
They start looking and cooing at you guys.
Or
Next,
anxiety.
continue.
How do you
With
fuck up?
this disaster.
Strom would be walking along the side of a wall, and he'd be peeking around, and he'd lose his footing and faceplant into the ground instead of the wall like the Kadic did.
You land on top of an owl, which screams and starts hooting and flying.
So he falls, he smashes out. I think the owls are attacking us, so I'm like, who did that? Which one of you did this?
You pull out your crossbow, you fire, you kill an owl, and the one that he fell on, it goes poof. Disappears in mist.
What did I roll?
You rolled an 8.
No, what skill?
Stealth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
We all did
disadvantage.
stealth.
Yeah.
So I'm all
That's the
sneaky.
only reason I rolled for you. 'Cause I
I'm
knew
all
it was-
sneaky, and I let out the biggest belch.
As this nightmare is going on behind you, you turn the corner and let off the biggest belch. As you do, 2 more stone golems' heads turn in the direction and stare directly at you. And normally, like, okay, I can play this off. An owl flies past you. As it flies past you, an arrow goes through it, and it explodes to dust.
They're killing us!
And that's what you hear in the background. The golems start. Another golem shows up. And that one starts coming your guys' direction.
Oh, we're
I'm
good
going
at
to
this.
start. What's the word? Running.
Okay. All of you run away from a contingent of stone golems. Animating off the walls and like dropping off and like going to investigate.
Up and over.
Okay.
Like,
Oh.
So,
get here?
where do you guys go after that? Security's on high alert at this point. There's
Yeah.
maybe we should go sleep it off at the boat.
Maybe, yeah. I think we might be done for tonight.
Are we far from the boat?
Night's still early.
It's, I mean, it's.
Can't tell.
Maybe we should just call it and just cut our losses.
I would say we do the labyrinth instead then.
Now,
No, we wait. We go to the ship, plan.
because somebody's low on spells.
I'm
Are
fine
you?
with that.
Didn't you just get like
I did.
14
But,
levels of spells back?
yeah, I don't think we should go to Labyrinth unless I'm fully stocked up again.
Yeah, I'm fine
Chase
with
some
it.
different spells.
We head back to the ship, recharge him and ourselves,
Okay.
and then
The
we
labyrinth.
Because you're sobering up.
and plan out how we did the labyrinth.
Yep. And later in the day, maybe we can properly go into the school to find the plant.
Yeah,
And I need my flask back.
he has it.
Okay.
There you go.
So, you
Took it from me
guys
before he got-
are going to all
Would you
rest
trust
for
it
the
with
night?
anybody
Yeah.
else?
Yep.
Okay. You all rest for the night. Definitely need a plan for what
Yeah.
you're going to do in the
That's
labyrinth.
what that's what we'll do. Like when we wake up. in
When
the
you wake
morning.
up. Okay.
Don't
I
you
want
look like
everyone to roll me a d6.
We try. We try. D6, you said?
The d6. 2. 3.
I'm sorry.
Number
3.
2.
2. 6. Closest one was you. Roll me an intelligence saving.
Not my fault. I am. Thank you.
25?
25. DC. That's a couple above the DC.
Ooh.
Okay. But not by 5. So, as you dream throughout the night, you find yourself back at the table, drinking, being merry, having fun. Except, and it's the same exact scene you guys had at the table, right? Except you notice something you didn't notice before. You notice walking between. You notice a person you didn't notice before. Their face is blurry. They're walking around, humanoid in shape, wearing blackish robes with a red cut to them and an odd spirally symbol on their chest that you've seen before. Yes.
Sounds familiar.
You've seen that symbol before. You saw the symbol before in Freeport. It was on the scrawling of a madman. Symbol Ferris Doom, the mad god, and the cult of the unwritten. Now, the person is. Where's the dog going crazy?
I don't
They've
know.
been crazy all night.
Yeah. Anyway,
I'm offending her somehow. Am I offending you? Am I offending you?
the individual's wearing black robes with that symbol on their chest. It's red, but occasionally it pulsates green. Their face is a complete and total blur. Their hands appear to be kind of normal, but their fingers are a little too long, right?
Ooh.
They
So-
walk.
Not my mystery nemesis.
You don't think so.
How would you know?
But yeah, their fingers are too long. You notice they just have these really long fingernails.
Oh.
They And then when they walk, they don't so much walk, but they seem to glide. And their hands move like this. It's kind of creepily moving, not touching
This is the
anyone.
captain's brother.
As they go up and they'll go up to people, and as they do, it looks like they whisper in their ear. And they pull away. And as they do, that person will say something horrible and start a fight.
Ooh.
It glides over to the next person, does the same. You feel a blackish aura coat the person,
Like an evil feeling.
like an evil feeling. Eventually, you see that person dancing around the table. They start with you. You feel their presence, their cold breath breathing on your ear, whispering in a horrid tongue you dare not remember. And then you curse out the person in front of you. You see it do it to everyone else at the table, including Millie. You wake up with this realization of you have seen the thing you're looking for. Speak no evil. And you know it, but you can't say anything about it. When you try, you can't. Keep that in mind when you roleplay. Like your character can be frustrated about it, but you can't say anything. Just can't seem to get the words out. Can't even think them. Anyway, continue your roleplay. You guys meet up in the afternoon. It is brunch.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So it's high noon.
High noon.
Still high
It's
noon.
still high noon. At this point, the crew looks a little fatigued. They're just walking around like, I don't know what to do. I had watch, but I didn't know when my watch was done.
Yes. I'll advise Jace to tell the crew not to go out to that particular tavern at the Grey Respite. Avoid any injuries or deaths might happen from fights there.
He'll tell you. Yes. I'll tell them to stop going there. We already had to bail someone out of jail for a stabbing.
Oh, two, might I ask?
It was
What's the captain's girlfriend's name?
Hannah Drydale. Apparently, she shanked some lady who refused to dance with her.
Wait, is that the captain's girlfriend?
No.
That's the one that was harassing Takeda, wasn't it?
No,
Nope.
that's Uther's sister.
Scarlett's
The
sister.
one that Scarlett did the brain surgery on.
Oh.
Yeah, those were the days.
Yes. It's much simpler, easier challenges than trying to break into a dorm in the middle
Just
of the
brain
night.
surgery.
Simpler time for more elegant.
Well, yes, make sure that the crew doesn't stray over there too long. I'm going to possibly be investigating the labyrinth below the city, trying to stave off some more bizarre abominations like we encountered previously at Yannisport.
Do you know how long we're going to be in the city?
Another couple of days, because the order for that Quicksilver was like to be filled in like 2 days' time, right? Or
Yeah, you have technically a day past. You have exactly 2 days until the order is filled because you guys waited a day. So
so that's probably our deadline.
I'm fine with
before
it,
they
yeah.
Try whatever.
Okay.
And don't look in any mirrors for too long. Let the crew know about that too. And
all right.
I actually have.
Do we have a full-length mirror on board?
Full length.
Did you take one with you? That you took from the house?
Oh, that's right. We did.
Oh yeah, the captain did. Yeah, he took a full
I was
length.
gonna say, I remember.
I'll say the captain's covered up the mirrors by this time.
So, here's what I was thinking.
Scarlett has one.
We take one of those mirrors, we go over by the Crystal Palace, and look at the Crystal Palace in the mirror.
You mean the Crystal Tower?
That thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a small. Yeah, you're kind of right. It's like there's definitely there's a tower there and there's like a small substructure that seems built out of.
I know
Maybe we'll see
that was our plan before.
Yeah.
the nigger crazy guy.
Maybe.
Well, what our thinking was that we would
Aegis.
see the normal because
Or,
the
or him
crystals
too.
the crystals on this side.
Him too.
yeah.
Maybe.
And I had another thought about the whole mirror thing, because seems to be triggered specifically by looking in your own reflection. Not so much your reflection like coming and like getting you when your back is turned, but
Yeah.
specifically triggered by sight.
Yeah.
So I wonder if you couldn't see your reflection, like if it was too dim or dark.
Or you were blindfolded.
Also, well, sort of, but I'm just curious. Do sunglasses exist in your world, Tony?
You can get some. You can figure it out. Well, here definitely.
Right, exactly.
Some people need to sleep.
We also have those sleeping.
I think that might be something to test also. Have someone with some darkened glass looking into a mirror and see if that still summons their doppelganger and we can kill it if it does. Or maybe if it doesn't, then that could be something we could wear to
They would
protect
still
ourselves.
have a reflection.
But you wouldn't be able to make eye contact.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that yes.
If it was
Theoretically.
Yes.
dark enough, it might maybe even just slow it down where it can't come out as fast.
That'd be interesting to try. I'd like that.
And
idea.
also that we could wear sunglasses as we save the city.
It'd look cool.
Yeah, we would.
Captain, I mean,
Over.
Brigadier Candace, can we?
It's 20
keep the
copper
sun-
apiece,
can
but
we
they do
still
have
keep
them
the
at
glasses?
the Gemcracker shop. Because it's glass.
Yeah.
Don't we look cool doing it?
I'll get
Someone's
mine
gonna have to
there.
spot me some.
I'll get you some.
Same.
You spot me plenty, I'll get you some cool shades.
We go to a sunglass hut.
So yeah, I think we should do
Bronze
that
ones.
on the
Oh
ship
my
before going to a labyrinth or wherever. Have someone stare into that full-length mirror and with the glasses on and see if that can still summon
Bloody Mary.
their doppelganger. And if it does, we can kill it. And if it doesn't, then that tells us
Mary
something
Tudor.
else.
I'm not afraid of Mary Tudor to do that.
So,
have
what
a
are you
question
guys
for
doing?
We're gonna chill the boat, but then we're gonna go get sunglasses and
Okay.
then try the mirror thing, and then maybe look at the crystal tower.
Gonna do it out in the middle of the street? Like, what do you guys wear?
On the boat, on the
boat.
ship.
On the boat.
My idea, so I'll volunteer to stare into the mirror, and thus, if I do have a doppelganger come out, they'll be weak enough
We've
to
got a sheet to throw over it if we need to.
Describe the room and the scene to me.
We're gonna do this in like our.
Captain's cabin?
Yes, we'll do it in the captain's cabin.
Okay.
Is that all right with you, Captain? Yes. Okay. Thank you. So very kind of you.
He's fine. He's good. Have at it.
Please,
So-
by all means, use my room. I insist.
So we will.
Go blah.
Yeah, we'll clear. We'll kind of move everything off to the side, and we'll kind of darken the windows
Yeah,
But
draw the
just enough that you can still see your reflection if you need to.
Yeah, just enough, and then I'll put on darkened shades, and
Oh, he looks really cool right
I'll just stare at my reflection in the mirror and wait and see what happens.
now.
Trying to draw it out. Okay.
Do a test.
Go ahead and roll percentiles. You have to be within 20% of whatever I roll.
Alright, so it's 1 10, another 10. Percentiles, we got 84.
84. It doesn't take long. Maybe 4 minutes. I assume the door's shut, the door's open.
The door's shut.
Will be
like,
shut, yeah.
Everything
Door's
is-
shut.
Yeah.
The blinds are drawn.
Except like
Except for like the barest sliver, you're wearing sunglasses.
like you would. I
Yeah.
guess. Would it be dark or dim in here?
Oh, it would be low light.
Okay, so low light.
It's so everyone currently is in low light. If you have dark vision,
Yep.
it's still considered. It's just considered dim light at this point, so you only have disadvantage.
Seeing if
I'm good.
not being able to see their reflection as well would affect the doppelgangers from.
Hence the
Oh no, I guess it
sunglasses.
would turn it from dim light. Dim light turns into normal light. Yeah. It was just dim. If it was dark, then it would be dim light. Okay.
So dark vision.
So, maybe 4 minutes pass. Roll me a investigation check with disadvantage, Takeda. Because it's dark. I can barely see.
My lowest roll would be an 18.
Okay.
Very nice.
Most people wouldn't catch it in time. You notice the left hand move when it doesn't. It's very difficult to tell that it's not Takeda because he's wearing shades. You can't see the hollow black eyes under shades. His reflection reaches out through the mirror and goes to grab your throat. I need you to roll off initiative against yourself. Roll me initiative twice. First one is the bad guy.
Uh-oh.
He has your same exact stats.
His initiative is 11.
Okay, what's your initiative?
My initiative is 15.
15. You go first.
I'll,
Are we all in the room?
Yeah, I'd have you guys in the room with me.
Okay.
And I'll draw my sword and I'll attack twice.
Okay. He hasn't quite got his hand out of the mirror yet. He's about to, so you're attacking the mirror before he does?
Oh, his hand's not out of the mirror
Not yet. He's about to. You beat him on initiative.
Instead of attacking, I'll just try stepping to the side out of view of the mirror. See if that stops him from coming out or if he still comes.
Okay. You step to the side, out of view of the mirror. Okay.
Did it work?
You're out of view of the mirror, so. Okay. That's your movement. Doing anything with your action. You can hold your action if you wish.
Yes, I'll hold an attack action if my doppelganger sword comes out.
Okay, cool. Give me a minute. I gotta look at our folder. And America. Okay. He would go next. Everyone else, you can roll to go after.
Okay.
Roll initiatives.
Yeah, roll initiative. This is the surprise round, unless you're immune to surprise. Is anyone here immune to surprise?
No.
No. Okay.
Doesn't matter. I go after him.
Okay. He's going to step out of the mirror. You are going to step out of the mirror. You wearing sunglasses, but your mouth doesn't move. Just as he steps through, it just gets darker, and the mirror begins to ripple. And it ripples a little bit as he's walking out. It's still rippling. He turns towards you and make your attack.
Yep. I haven't done this in a while. There it is. Oh, it has my axe equipped. No, I don't want my axe equipped. I want my sword equipped, goddammit.
Oh God, which one's the real one?
They're both wearing shades. It's not possible to tell. And holy.
As long as they don't roll around on the ground, we'll be fine.
Say something only the real Takeda would.
Okay, that's weird. My inventory's shit. I lost my sword. I have most of my attunement stuff besides Ebony Pearl's gone. What the fuck?
Check your backpack.
No, nothing there. Most of my holy shit. My inventory's almost okay. Wait, okay.
It's weird.
Under equipment, I have it there. That's
It's weird. It's weird.
okay.
As they have several backpacks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So if I go to your inventory, you have backpack, chest, component pouch, equipment, handy
Yeah.
haversack.
It's all under equipment. I thought for a second I got or lost everything I'd saved.
No.
Oh, okay.
All right. So,
It's like the pain to add anything.
But you only have 2 things attuned right now. Did you want to attune that Axe of the Scarab or?
nah, I had something else attuned. I don't remember what it was exactly.
Okay.
I'll sort it out
Atlas of
here.
Endless Horizon or
What's
something?
that staff of charming?
First attack is a nat 20.
Woo! Cool.
Second attack is 27.
You only get 1 attack when you hold an action. So.
Okay. Well,
But yeah, you get a natural 20. Yeah. Roll damage.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what's going to happen.
Dice is doubled for nat 20, right?
Yeah.
So that'd be 15 damage on the doppelganger.
15 damage on the doppelganger. It's 7 on yourself.
Thoughts up.
Yep.
As you strike out against its chest, cutting it, a similar cut begins to start to slowly appear on your chest, like heavy bruising.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll call out, that one! Attack that one!
That's what the doppelganger would say.
Which the doppelganger goes, that one, attack that one.
Oh, God.
And it will also attack. Roll 2 attacks against yourself.
Oh, my God. That's a 15, which doesn't hit. This is so fucking weird. And a 16, which also doesn't hit.
Okay, yeah, you miss yourself twice. Okay.
Shadow boxing.
Next is whom?
I got an 18.
I had a 13.
Okay, so new initiative 19.
18, sorry.
Sorry, 18, 5,
13.
13. So you, then Decadic, then me. So it's pretty much going around, except then it goes to you again. Okay.
So,
Okay.
Okay.
At the end of the round, it stops rippling. The mirror stops rippling. Okay, so go ahead.
All right. Well, I'm gonna attack.
Okay, go ahead and roll attacks. Let me know, Decadic, if it hits you.
can we tell which one's which?
32.
That will hit, yeah.
I've got your sheet. So there we go.
Yeah.
25 and 19, both of those will hit.
Okay. So it was 20 or 32, 25, 19.
Okay.
So that's gonna be
I know.
16.
That's the world.
28 plus a d4.
Aww.
It would be 20. Or sorry, 30 damage.
Somebody keep track of the damage.
Oh.
Yeah. 30 damage?
30 damage.
On the ganger
Takes
doppel.
30. You take 15.
So, plus my 15 from earlier, he's got 45 damage.
45 on the
And
doppelganger.
then the other attack, we got 29 to hit.
Yep.
And then another 8 damage.
5
Okay.
plus 8 is
Take 4 more.
53?
Yep.
Oh, look at me! Wait. Yes.
Okay. Little glass shards seem to break off when you hit. Okay.
Is it noticeable to us that he's getting injured when this happens?
Roll me a perception check. Technically a disadvantage because it's kind of in the heat of battle.
And it's dark.
Yeah.
10.
And how similar do they look?
It's difficult right now. It can become pretty apparent. Almost identical except in the face.
Are they
Okay.
mirror
That's it.
images? Like if one's right-handed, the other's left-handed?
I never paid attention to what
I didn't
it
either.
was. So.
You didn't pay attention to that man
So-
in the mirror?
Johnny, it's you.
Alright. I'm gonna. I'm gonna check my spells real quick. Prepare for a fight against myself today.
Wait, what was your
No,
initial?
you did.
15?
What?
You did prepare against yourself.
You're wearing glasses.
Oh, yeah, right. I was hoping it wouldn't come out, damn it.
Wasn't expecting that plan to work.
We
Of all the plans that worked, this
We
is the
barely
one.
planned and they barely
See
worked.
here. Just to test if it copies all of my abilities, I'm gonna cast my Astral Retreat spell.
Okay.
3rd level, lowest level.
3rd level, Astral Retreat. Okay.
No, roll to see if I bench or not.
Corey's being a meat. Better go upstairs.
Mhm.
I don't. I'm still here. Goddammit.
Okay. Cool.
That's it for me.
Okay. As you do it, it appears to mimic. You see a shimmer of magic around it. And then for one of its Mirror Man actions. Yeah, it's got to roll a d5 to refresh that. It's going to, you attacked it last time, so it's going to attack you back once. This time, as its bonus action. It's a natural 20.
God damn.
What's the, oh yeah, no, it's your damage. So, don't worry. I have access to your sheet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go to actions, and I'm going to go ba-dow. All right. Take 13 points of damage. And it takes 7 points of damage.
Thank you.
Oh, shit. No, that's not edible. That's not edible. Here, I'll just try this one.
Everything's edible.
Okay.
Only
That's the end of its
If you
turn.
believe in yourself.
Next in initiative.
Me?
You, I think, yeah.
All right. 2 attacks on the thingy.
Okay.
Scimitar of speed. That is a 15 and a 16 to hit.
Both of those will not hit. Okay. Scimitar of speed. You're going to take another attack as a bonus action?
Oh, yeah.
That's what it does.
27.
27 will hit.
I'll do it.
And that is going to be 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay. It takes 8. You take 4.
Yep, this is gonna be fun.
Okay.
It's 64. Or 8, I'm sorry. 15.
Next on the initiative is...
Could have been nice.
the paladin.
Could have been. Could have been.
So, as a bonus action, can I flip the cloth over the mirror?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to beat on him twice.
Flip the cloth over the mirror. You take up your sword and, well, your mace.
My divine sensor.
Divine Sensor.
And that's only a 16 on the first one.
Okay.
Second one. That's better. How about a 29?
29 will hit.
Yeah.
And
Got
a
3
third
hits?
level smite.
Okay.
What's his AC?
No, like I said, same.
His AC is his AC.
Yeah,
What's your AC?
19.
What's your HP?
135.
Jeez.
It's an Eldritch
That-
Roar, so it isn't a demon or a devil.
Plus
Wow.
that. Ooh. Okay. And then the third level smite is 48?
Doesn't he have that thing after he gets a hit, he gets 1 more D8?
I've already rolled.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
That's 43 points of damage.
Woo! 43 points. You take half of that.
111.
111.
Good job, guys!
The body's cracking. It's starting to crack, and slowly, it looks like just it's barely holding on.
It's cracking!
Okay.
Back up to Strom.
Strong.
So
Alright.
I can't escape
I'm
through the mirror.
gonna
Not now.
attack.
Okay.
So good.
30.
So if he doesn't go through
30 with,
surface.
and that's with your Kimbos?
Don't put them in yet.
Yes.
Okay.
33
I hit the multiple hit.
and 16. So 1 miss there. 16 damage plus 8, so 18 damage total.
Okay. That's just with your Kimbos?
Yep. And then offhand.
Okay.
Offhand,
Okay.
23.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez. Roll. Roll for me. Roll. 10.
That'll do it.
So how many hit points you have?
139.
I have, 135, so
Now,
it's the same as me, it's dead.
if this matters, I did use
Oh no.
the Knight's Edge.
Oh, God!
I wouldn't think about changing it
You
mid-fight. Sorry.
As you slash into it, and as you drive Knight's Edge into it, it starts to turn into obsidian, and you pull out the sword as it fully solidifies.
What about me?
Same thing.
You've only taken, it hadn't killed you yet. You just took all that damage. It does, and it's dark in here, and you're wearing sunglasses, so it's dark with a dark statue now in front of you.
So it's kind of like a half crumbled obsidian statue.
It's a perfect obsidian reflection of him. It just sticks him in there in that form. Just like you got a small statue of Decadic with sunglasses, badly cracked, and has it cracks along its surface, and a big whole area in the chest where you drove in the blade. It's dark as shit in this room right now, though, and the mirror's covered.
Yeah, we can put him in the garden with the other one.
Put him in the morgue.
Well, we could probably throw the curtains open now, and
Are you sure?
yes.
All right, we will open the
The mirror's
curtains.
covered.
Mirror's covered.
You throw the curtains wide open.
I'm still standing and not a stone statue either.
If I'm stupid. Yep, the mirror's covered. Oh no!
Took a while.
Okay, so
You have to
you
stare into it.
You got the it's complete the room is filled with light. Completely filled with light. The only thing is just this beautiful obsidian statue and kind of like a grotesque kind of facial features. Looks perfectly like spitting image of Decadic. Outside it's got cracks and where it had previously been
So,
hit and damaged.
Based on this, what did we learn?
Well, we learned that visibility doesn't have as much of an effect,
Okay.
which I was hoping that maybe there's some way to blot out the sunlight for a time that might prevent them from invading for a time. We do know they can't escape back through the mirror, so we've covered that back up.
I mean, we did beat him pretty quick.
That too, we did. It did. I didn't actually retreat because of my spell, but I did notice it did cast the same spell I did.
And it failed because you did.
Yes. So, presumably, fighting these, if you were to throw a spell at it, it would likely repel with the same spell.
So then I wonder, if you were to confront your mirror self and you were to surrender, would the mirror creature surrender?
You try it. We'll watch.
What?
No.
Oh, okay. Just a thought, if it
I would recommend not fighting yourself.
if it copies the spells
Right.
and it copies
Although,
the
now that we
actions,
have, looking at this statue of myself, I wonder, is this the only copy of myself in the mirror world?
now you have no reflection.
You can check.
I
See if you have a reflection.
I mean, I'd rather not fight myself again and take damage, but that's a fair point.
Yeah, I mean, he's half dead already.
Yeah. Smoot, you have true sight, right?
Yes.
Do you see me with true sight now that this thing is dead for all purposes?
You see the statue and you see him.
Yes, you're still there.
Okay. That's good. Means I probably won't be erased from existence eventually.
And we know that this is the real Decadic. Right.
It is now.
Good enough.
Take off those sunglasses.
Red eyes.
Wait, they were always that way.
That would be a horrible use of minor illusion. Just shoot.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I'm fine.
All right.
So,
What do you guys do? You're in this room with the statue, well lit, cloth over the mirror.
how many crystals do we have?
I made a note of that. I'm pretty sure. Let me check. I think it was 8. Yeah. Yeah, 8 mirror crystals left.
So, well, I say if there's an advantage to having those, we go get some more. We dashed out of that cargo hold of a labyrinth, rustle up some more of that cargo that we call crystals, pack that away, and then we'll have enough ammo for our cannon runs and have a good old time. will swash their buckles and shiver their flanks.
Timbers.
That too.
Yes. Yes, let us go.
He's out of line, but he's not wrong.
Yes,
You
let us
better-
go explore the cargo hold in the ground beneath the city. For
I don't know what else it would be.
I think everyone should carry a crystal on them.
Yes, I'll
Just in
divvy
case.
one out to each of them.
Keep them covered.
Let's say
Keep
from
them
your
safe.
astral retreat, you heal about 30 points of damage
Okay.
as it goes back and forth.
Thank you. Yes. So that's hoist anchor, lower the sails, and heave ho.
So then,
Except you're locked in.
In a
Now
room.
we're going to...
Oh.
Didn't say
Oh,
there's like
shit.
an elevator that like went down from like
I
the
meant
city to
we
the
go.
ground.
Oh, I mean,
Nautical
all the way to the ground.
terms.
Yeah, the labyrinth is in the mountain that's floating through the sky.
Oh, it's actually in the mountain.
It's in the mountain. There is an entrance into the labyrinth from above.
Oh.
The
okay.
labyrinth is a network of tunnels that's in
Goes through the-
mountains.
Okay.
that-
I misunderstood. I thought it was in the pit in the ground where the city had come up from.
No,
That's
no,
what
no.
I
It's,
was-
it's actually in this. That's why it's such an interesting place. Because it's bigger on the inside, even though it is a mountain.
Gotcha. Okay, I misunderstood.
I'm getting the vibe that a lot of places are like that here.
Okay, yeah, you guys, what? There are many obvious entrances into the labyrinth. I will say there are 4 main known entrances into the labyrinth.
Is it open to the public?
Yeah, they have golems outside to make sure nothing gets out. But yeah, people are free to go in there and do whatever the fuck they want.
Okay.
Hmm.
It's definitely at your own risk. I'll have you sign a waiver.
Oh, contract.
As you guys are walking towards towards the labyrinth, fuck it, everybody roll me an investigation check at disadvantage.
Oh, so normal for me? No, wait, never mind. Never mind. I was wrong thing. Disadvantage. I'm
Yeah, it's
sorry.
investigation. Yeah.
I was looking at perception.
well, let's see if I can beat that to the bottom.
Okay. What everybody?
Nope.
15.
14. Okay.
19.
19. Okay.
17.
Okay.
4.
You just noticed it's daytime.
You notice it first.
They
You
bring
will
that back
notice it shortly thereafter, after you give signs of notices. You have no shadow.
Oh.
Okay, you have none. Everybody else has a shadow. You don't. And you notice that the statue has a shadow as you walk away.
I
You
say,
don't have a shadow.
what's the dealio there, Miss? I'm gonna call you Decadic. That thing, and you thing.
I'm just as confused as you are.
Ah.
About what?
Shadow on
Yes, I have a
statue.
shadow.
No, the statue has a shadow
Yeah,
as
it
well.
does, yes.
This Decadic could be fake. Doesn't have one. Yes. Yes, I see. Yes.
Did we kill the right one?
Yes.
Roll me an insight check.
Say something only the real
Insight?
Decadic would
Yeah,
say.
fuck it. If you get below a 5, if you get below a 6,
Don't tempt
I
him.
think I
If
beat
you
it.
get below an 8, I'll say you 27.
Whatever the bottom is, Neil will meet it. You could say roll less than a 1. He would
Okay,
roll like
you're
a 0.5.
certain this is Decadic.
Okay.
You think killing his reflection might have had some ramifications.
Bad?
You just know that he doesn't have a shadow right now.
Turn to me to Peter Pan. Quick, someone cut off my hand and
The
get
shadow just seems to be stuck on that statue.
How do you feel, Decadic?
Did I feel off at all, or
Roll me an insight check.
self-insight check? It's 11.
Feel extinct?
You look
Outloaded?
deep within
Out of
yourself and you feel
Like
normal.
a trilobite.
See, yeah. self-loathing, feelings of inadequacy. Now I feel perfectly normal.
What if we smash the statue?
I prefer we didn't, just because.
But it's gonna look so lovely in the garden. We'll have a short little halfling, we'll have this tall wizard, and we'll have nice motif.
Perhaps if we find the real Aegis, he might be able to shed light on this
We have a gardening
phenomenon.
Well, you know how the Enterprise has a garden.
I was gonna say, we're slowly get more elaborate.
You're saying if a bench where you have Scarlet sitting on one and Indicator on the other.
I call it unrequited love.
Okay. So.
Underrequited.
Let's head to the labyrinth.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Sure thing.
And as we're
Mirror
on
man.
our way there, I want to keep an eye out for other individuals that may not have shadows.
Oh.
Oh my god, that's a good thing to think. Oh my. Why didn't we think of that sooner?
Because you were drunk.
That's true.
Okay. Roll for percentiles. You have to be within 5 of what I roll.
Okay.
I'm hoping for something freaky.
11. Darn it.
No shadows yet.
Because, like, you notice, not there are people, but then, like, the plants didn't have shadows.
Let's take a quick 5-minute break, and we will begin in the labyrinth.
Yes.
Yeah. How late do you guys want to run tonight? It's already 10.
Oh, no, we can go till 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Only if you want to hear me snore on tape.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Let's
get that recording
You
done.
smell different when you're awake.
Shadow this one.
We're back! Okay, so you guys are heading towards the labyrinth then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Dance, magic dance, magic dance.
I'm gonna shoot the street performer who's singing that.
It's
The
not
He's doing contact
hard
juggling. You can't do
to
that.
find. There are 4 entrances to the labyrinth at each corner of L. There are large caverns. There's one directly by the marketplace. So there's one by the marketplace. There's one by, let me tell you the locations. There is, I'm going to let you choose. There's one by the marketplace. There is one near Maiden's Leap.
Ooh.
There is one near the gardens on the southern end of the gardens, near where that mirror is, the mirror tower. And there's one on the far side of the residential near Lorehold.
Ooh.
That's the one.
Go away that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Go over that then.
That kind of makes sense, yeah? Close to the college? Or university?
Okay.
I can robe up so nobody, the golems don't recognize us from last night.
As you head towards there,
Decay just flips up his head a little bit.
there is a large cave that juts out on the far side. And it seems to be far away from any rest. There's no houses near it. There are 4,
Stone golems.
yeah, it would be stone. 4 stone golems that are around the entrance.
Ooh.
3 are faced inwards. They all have what appears to be long silvered glaives that they are wielding. One of them is faced outwards towards anyone who might come. He's farther away. In front of him, he has what appears to be some kind of wooden, no, it would be a stone dais. And there appears to be a book, a ledger there of some kind, but he also has a glaive as well. It is much smaller than he is, though. He's just standing in front of it. There is a book, and there appears to be an inkwell and a quill. As you guys get near, the golem points towards a sign, which none of you can read.
Yep, none of us can read.
Tongues again.
Cast tongues. Yes, it says to gain entrance, please put your name in the ledger, and when you are planned to be coming back.
Okay.
There's
Ooh.
also a 200 copper entrance fee
Oh.
that you can recoup on your way back out. It's for burial.
It's like a deposit.
Oh, okay.
Someone's gonna have to spot me.
Same.
Love being broke.
What?
You didn't you give him like 100?
Yeah, I only have 49 more.
I'll spot you, Smoot.
Yeah,
Thank you. I spent a lot of money. I don't know how tipping works.
I'll get toast.
I was just told you give people money after they give you things.
That's
Different.
called commerce.
200, you said?
Yeah, so
Oh.
200 per.
Each. Okay.
Well, that's expensive. It's like this game poker they taught me. I have cards, but I have to give away all my money as fast as I
Each
can.
of you are given a small stone ring.
Ooh.
Each seems to have a slightly different insignia upon it. And you are asked to press that insignia with the ink by your name.
Sure.
Okay. Do we see any names in the ledger, like Letbag having gone
Oh, yeah.
down or something?
He's here. He seems to come here every night around 9 o'clock. And then he leaves around 4 a.m.
It's like late morning.
It says Lapbag and Associates. There's no name by the associates, but there's 7 more seals.
Oh. I'm sorry. and I-
You can
I missed
roll.
what time
It seems to be the same seals every
morning.
single time. And it seems to have been
Oh, so he's
flipped
down
back through the ledger every day for the last probably at least the last few months, 3 months.
If we can look through the ledger, when was the last time that Professor Aegeus went down?
2 weeks ago.
Is there any indication in this ledger that the individual came back out?
Yeah,
Lat
like-
Bag did not. Sorry, not. Aegis is not marked as coming back out. This is 2 associates are though, because they went back home.
Okay. So he went in but never came out.
So there's like a column for checking in and then also checking out once you leave.
Oh.
All right. Shall we then?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's
You
go.
guys go into.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
It is dark. So, what are your sources of light?
I'm good.
Dark vision, unless you can see perfectly in darkness. Dark vision only turns dark to low light,
Yeah.
which still means you have disadvantage to almost everything.
What about blind sight?
Blind sight will give it to you. You can see how far.
10 feet.
So you can see 10 feet at a time.
Oh, okay. I might have to have a light source. I will use the light spell.
I will as well too.
Okay.
I'll cast it on my mask that I'm wearing.
On your mask. Okay. It's like a flashlight.
I have the Anubis mask.
Oh, right.
Like most of the time, it's tucked up, so you can actually. But
Okay, so 2 sources of light. What's my marching order? And who is navigating?
go get him, Ray.
I'll take last.
All right, I'll take first.
Take first. So you're in the front.
Navigacia.
You're the tracker.
And I'll go second.
Damn it, I am.
I'm third.
Okay.
I don't want to work.
So it's damp, sometimes narrow, sometimes these tunnels let out. I'm going to describe areas and locations and give you turning options.
Everyone, Takedic, would you mind doing your brain sigil talkie thingy?
My psychic rally.
That thing, yes.
Oh, the Mountain Dew if they have it.
Sure.
I don't think there's any Mountain Dew.
Oh,
No, put
can I have a Sunkist if they have it?
I will check to see if we have Sunkist.
Or heroin.
Do we need to restock?
We have cherry vanilla Coke, Dr. Pepper, cherry Coke, and cream soda. That's it.
I'll take a cherry Coke.
Cherry Coke. There is a cherry Coke. 0 sugar.
Sure. Okay. As you make your way through long, deep, dark tunnels with varying depths of the channel height. You hear dripping. You hear noises in the distance. The tunnel is mostly straight down for a while, at least 100 yards. Fairly large
Straight
start out. Yeah, down. So it's like
Sloping down.
sloping down at
Oh.
about a, I would say, not a strong 45, more like a
30.
Yeah, give it like 60 degrees. So you're like just a little bit below. So like
Yeah.
you're walking down, but it's not like
But it
steep down.
It doesn't turn or anything.
It does turn. It does curve like a snake for a while,
Oh.
and it seems to turn and spiral at points. And eventually, after about 230, maybe 300 yards, you eventually do come to an opening.
Are you right behind me?
Mm-hmm. Is there any signs of anyone being here or?
Roll me a survival check if you are doing tracking.
Can I assist him?
Yes.
So what do you get? Like an advantage?
Yeah, you get advantage.
A dirty 20.
If you have expertise, he would get a +2.
I do.
Okay, so 22.
22.
With your guys working and collaborating together. There's a lot. This initial area, tons of footprints. Everyone comes in this way. Where they go afterwards, that varies. I'll keep that in mind. I'll let you know if you see tracks that are there recently, and I'll tell you generally if they're recent.
I was gonna have I was gonna ask Strom if he smells anything.
Do I smell anything?
Currently, not the smell you're looking for yet.
Okay.
I'll keep that one in mind.
Nice.
It smells like a cave, though, and it's dirt, right? It'll hold a smell for a while, but not as much as, other things.
Okay.
So, you come eventually to a large entrance. There's a lot of broken and junted pieces of rock here in this large cave entrance. You see a cave entrance that spirals to the, I'm going to say, the right. There's one that goes to the left on the lower side. There's going to be one also to the left on the upper side. Which one do you choose?
I'd like to cast Locate Object, see if I can detect the nearest crystal, like the one that we found.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nothing yet. It does last for an hour. So
Oh,
you
nice.
keep it up and it'll be a sonar.
Okay.
If you do get close, I'll let you know.
Alright, no. We'll let them know that and that I don't have any readings yet for what the ghost finds.
So, which one do you do? Right, lower left, or upper left?
Which way do we go?
Do any of the corridors look more used?
To the right. The right one looks pretty heavily used, and the lower left looks more heavily used. The upper right seems less used.
Upper left.
Or upper left, yeah. Upper left.
Well,
So one right, one lower left, and then one upper left.
we don't know what he does down here, do we? Damn.
Not yet, we don't.
So that we can't really. So we could pick any direction, and it would
Yeah.
be. Oh, it could be the right one.
It's probably not the one that's used less because if he comes here every day.
True.
But it's the only one coming down here.
There were lots of people that come down here, though. Just
And he was
He
with
just
7
wants to
people
come down here. Yeah.
this time. 7 other people was he with?
Mhm.
He was with 7 other people in the book,
seven
right?
other people in the book. But you don't know their tracks because they went yesterday. You guys were able
No,
to track
we're
them,
gleaning
so-
if there are 8 people walk down a pathway, it's going to look like 8 people walk down a pathway.
Or it's going to look like a lot more if they do it a lot.
True.
Or
So we probably want to go down a
it's
more.
right now it's chaos in this area.
Alright, we just pick one and go.
Right or left?
I'd say left.
Okay. Upper left, lower
You're
left.
the tracker.
Lower left. Lower left.
Lower left.
We're
Alright.
going this way, chaps.
Okay.
Follow me to the cargo hold.
After careful consideration.
Yes.
Okay. To note, I'm just saying how long it takes. Keep in mind your spell only lasts for an hour.
Okay.
So you travel that path for about 10 minutes, and you come eventually, after many twists and turns, to the choice of turning to the
Please map it.
north or east.
Well, let me do a quick investigation check based on
There's everywhere.
footprints,
So
everything. Okay.
yeah. So far, I'll let you know when it's useful or not. Right now, it's since you're not actively tracking a singular person that you know.
Let's keep heading down.
Just tracks everything.
Which way goes down?
I mean, they both kind of swirl up and down, and you've been going up and down too. These
Oh,
caves are kind
so
of
let's go left again.
left. Okay, you turn left.
Yep.
As you turn left, you go a short way. There is either a cave that continues on northward, or it seems to go into a large opening area. You do feel crystals towards the opening area.
I'll point that out.
Decadic feels something that way, so I say we should go that way that he indicated.
Okay. You go that way as indicated. These are more harder stone floors.
Aha! Getting closer.
Eventually, there appear to be 1, 2, 6 in this large opening area. There are 12 different openings.
Oh God.
12 different cave openings in various heights and in directions. This is a big opening area. You feel the crystals towards one in specific.
I will.
To the south. The third one from the south.
Mr. Decadic, any pings on the old sonar?
Yes, there was one in particular.
You only see one set of footprints going that direction, too. So.
Oh, okay.
Looking at the many tunnels here, do they just look at all like the tunnels that were burrowed by the false Hydra that we fought in the Anisport?
No, these look more natural. I'll give you that.
Oh.
The other ones from the false Hydra are obvious, like worms. These are like natural cave formations.
Alright.
These tunnels have been here for
Ever?
God knows how long.
Like erosion and stuff. Not
Yeah,
like
naturally eroded, naturally like they literally you walk into it like this cave has been here forever. This was not recently.
So not a lot of man-made stuff either.
No,
Not a
nothing
lot
yet.
of tooling or anything like that.
Yeah,
Just
I mean, just enough to make it.
Like, every
passable.
once in a while, you might find like a broken pickaxe. You'll see that around here. Like people do dig, but these areas don't look dig. You have come across a couple false tunnels where they're like half dug in, but literally it's a guy dug around for a while and
Okay.
Well, then, do the footprints go in the same direction as he indicated where the crystals were?
there is one set of footprints towards the cave entrance the tunnel entrance that you indicate.
All right.
7.
I say we follow him.
Lead the way.
Ah, I will.
Okay.
Oh,
That would
Just say
be. That one is going to be.
do what I say. I'll be over here.
It's not that one.
You know, if we
That
turn around,
one.
Smoot will be in
That
front.
one.
I see no downside.
It's that one.
Follow me if you want to live.
Okay.
He disappeared.
You guys ready?
Yes.
The passageway you follow climbs upward as it corkscrews through stone. Finally emerging through the floor is a large cavern. The ceiling arches 60 feet overhead, bristling with stalactites that drip water onto stalagmites, drip water onto stalagmites rising from underneath and broken from the uneven words and broken floor. Here and there, between stalagmites, several statues of winged humanoids are set in poses of suffering and anguish. Some cover their faces, while others claw at them. Others reach towards the ceiling, their faces twisted in expressions of longing. You see a single man dressed in what appears to be reddish colored robes. He has a white sash with gold trim and beautiful blue lettering and designs. He appears to be sitting amongst these statues, and he appears to be, well, not necessarily, he seems to be kneeling in prayer. Beside him, you will see probably a small tent and a chiseling tool and probably some pieces of paper, a book. No campfire or anything. He does not seem to take notice of you as you walk into this large area. Surrounded by angelic statues.
Don't blink. Oh no.
So, what do you do?
Telepathically, Smoot, can you tell if that fellow is evil or not?
Detect evil.
You feel a palpable aura of good.
He's good.
Similar you'd get from maybe a cleric.
What about the statues?
A palpable aura of good and evil off the statues. Celestial, in nature, and slightly fiendish. A mix of both.
Statues are mixed. Celestial, fiendish.
All of them appear to be angels, by the way.
And the only difference in them is that they're either some are covering their eyes or some are clawing at them.
Right. Some are raising up to the sky, all in anguish. They're not having a great time.
Okay.
There are many different statues here. And one guy kneeling in prayer by a small tent.
Should we make ourselves known to him?
Sure, why not? If he's giving off good vibes, I mean, I would say yes, go for it. Let's approach with caution. I say maybe we announce ourselves before we get too close. The statues, though, are making me nervous. They're in pain or in agony or anguish, I'd say. But one of those cats dead or alive till you open the bloody box, so we might as well jump in with both feet and say, "How do you doing?"
Wouldn't that squish the cat?
Well, if you're jumping in the different box,
Why would you jump in a different box?
because the cat's in the other one.
Maybe.
Could be dead or alive. Could be. Anyway, so we will.
Good day, sir.
Oh crap! We don't. We
Yeah.
can speak Carthon.
I mean, he'll hear me talking.
It's true. True. Yeah, it's true.
After a while, the man will perk up his head, unclasp his hands, and stand and turn around. As he turns around towards you, appears to be pretty normal-looking humanoid. He is appearing to wear robes. He does. Let me think. He's basically the robes he's wearing. You notice from the back, he kind of, as he stands up, what appeared to be like robes behind him is actually was like a covering, maybe a cape. He isn't wearing a shirt, but he is wearing like robes below, right? Like long skirt robes, and it has that sash on it with the gold trim and
Any symbols,
um.
sigils, anything on him?
What languages do you speak?
Okay, I speak the good ones. Celestial, Deep Speech, Nandian, Rokuganian, Sylvan, and Thieves' Cant.
Now, did you choose Celestial from your race, or do you choose Sylvan from your race? Because of
I
your-
chose Sylvan, I believe, from my race.
Yeah, so ignore the Celestial, because you get that one naturally from you, but
Yeah.
it doesn't exist in this world. So you
Oh no, that's fine. Yeah, I just
Yeah.
just in case.
No,
None
You
of
don't-
those.
you don't recognize that one.
Okay, but he does have a symbol.
He does have a symbol to his bottom right.
Okay.
Appears to be that of a glowing, of a great sun.
Oh.
Does anyone naturally speak Celestial? Not like, like it came at their starter languages and then had to choose others, but like chose it.
Just because I'm Asmar.
So that's the only reason I have it. Yeah.
Well, you're a different type. Like
Yeah, I know,
chose
I
Asmar,
know.
Richard. So
Yeah.
you became an Asmar and you are Celestial. You see it. There appear to be names that are written across the belt and the sash down. It appears to be Celestial script.
Cool.
He turns around. You guys understand it. All of you understand.
Cool.
Seems to be speaking. Guess it looks like he has tongues up. Ah, good evening. I apologize. I do not know who you are.
We are travelers exploring these mines. Hope we didn't interrupt anything you were doing down here.
Oh, no, you're not. I am merely praying for these poor fallen souls. I pray to the Morning Lord that their light may shine down upon them. It is a pleasure to meet all. Thanks.
Well, I am Norhagen Turst, the extraordinary sailor. This over here is the smiting Smoot, Lord Smoot. This is our arcanist, Wizard Extraordinaire, Decadic Thornbrook. And this over here is Strom Skybreaker, Samurai Extraordinaire of Rokugan. You might have heard of those countries, places. As I said, I'm Toast. Pleasure to meet you, and you are...
I am the Archbishop. I am on the
I don't like that you know something we don't.
a religious pilgrimage from my home country of Barovia.
Yeah. Barovia, you say?
Yes.
Where, does that ring a bell to me?
I imagine you'd have heard of it on the ship.
Yeah, I think you've recently heard of it. It's Wedged in Forellis.
Oh, I say, is that the old, bit of old cheese chicken thing that fell from the sky and landed in the middle of that, other country where they speak weird things and they're like, we're for realish.
They did have really good meat pies there.
Ah.
No, they didn't.
Delicious.
Yes, I am from there.
Yeah, I say. Well, dash lucky you landed there and not, I don't know, in the middle of the ocean or something. Would have been damn inconvenient.
Of course.
And you're a bishop thingy from there.
The Archbishop
Oh,
of the
well,
morning.
morning, Lord. Well,
Have you come... Why do you come to this land?
We were searching for crystals that contain very strange power.
Hmm.
You said you were praying for these souls. You mean these statues are representative of people fallen?
oh, I don't want to touch them now.
Poor angels. Long ago, when the world was new, man cried out for help from the skies above, and angels fell to answer. But they were not told to go. They defied their Lord, and in their flying, they fell. As they chose to come to the material plane, they were locked here. And here they atone for their sins. I pray for these souls so that they may be saved. No angel should have to fall and be stuck. It hurts the soul, something so pure, to be tamed.
When he talks about fallen angels, I'm just gonna kind of give you a look of like, that's bad, because we're part angel ish.
This is on. And he points, it's an angel that reaches toward the ceiling, its face masked in hatred. This is a Bindra. Angel appears to be reaching out as if offering something. This is Harajun. The angel points to a spot in the cavern wall. Its mouth hangs open in horror. This one, right here, is, took me quite a while to get the name, Lorabelios. The angel stands, feet apart, head downcast, arms to its side. There are many, many more. I am chronicling their names. If you get close enough and you listen, you can hear their whispers. Sweet music in the ears. Cry.
These
What
angel
happened?
statues, are they in rows or are they just are all
Random.
Okay.
Spread out in this large cavern.
And looking in different directions, like one's looking in horror in one direction, but the other one's facing another way, seemingly.
Some clawing at their
Looking like
eyes.
yeah.
Its face appears to be torn and rend. Some kneel on the floor, buries its face in its arms. Just miscellaneous.
The walls of this chamber are natural cave walls.
Natural cave walls, as now you start to like get your feelings here. On the angels near their wings, small crystals are growing.
Oh.
The same crystals we found.
Very similar.
Now I'm worried. Multiple crystals on multiple statues.
Yeah, they seem to be growing out of the wings. Like moss almost.
Oh.
They're growing out of the wings.
Yeah, I gotcha.
That's interesting.
I'm in brain. I'm all for taking crystals, of course. Maybe we shouldn't do it here in front of him.
Yes, maybe we shouldn't remove anything from these statues, such as they are, if that's what they are.
Yeah.
These fallen angels, this petrification, can it be reversed? Is it something that can be dispelled, or is it something that only a higher power could reverse?
I believe it is possible to remove the curse from these statues. I have hired adventurers to seek out some of the things I may need to do such. Such magics are deadly, countering the will of the gods. But my God is the Morning Lord, God of light and the God of life. These two things denied to these angels, I would bring back to them, shepherd them to the morning.
How many angels are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one I am working on currently. Her name is Zariel.
And you hired another group of adventurers to do something for you. Interesting.
Yes, I tried hiring a few of the wizards of the local academy, but they would not listen. They would not help. Perhaps you gentlemen could help me sometime later. I would be willing to pay whatever it is that you wish. Magical items, money.
Possibly. We are.
Well, only if you fight on the side of life. I feel a palpable presence of good from a few of you.
I look around like, oh, you guys are good.
Yes. We are currently on our own pilgrimage of sorts, trying to find, specifically trying to find a wizard who got lost down here. Have you seen any individuals coming this way, going further into the mines past this point?
Many make their way here, and I give them sanctuary, healing, if they ask for it. All I ask is that they pray with me for these poor souls in return.
Okay.
Who in specific? Do they have a name?
Yes, we're looking for a fellow named Aegis Baloth, who we know about 2 weeks ago, approximately, came into these mines and apparently hasn't come back since.
We're not looking for that one? Is that Laugh Bag? I thought we were doing that guy.
I'm trying to find both.
Aegis.
Oh!
I have not seen him for weeks. The poor man. Such a sad tale.
What do you mean?
His sister He was looking for her. She was taken from
Did he explain how she was taken?
He explains some, but he said that he needed the crystals off these wings to do such. I helped him gather, as long as he prayed before the angels.
Are you familiar with any power that these crystals may have?
I feel their magic. It is planar magic. Angels are beings of all planes. Crystals are merely a leeching of their excess power built within their bodies, as they are stuck here. As the sunshine has no place to go, it wicks upon the stone flesh and solidifies crystalline like these stalactites and mites. Like the mite, the drips of water creep and grow.
Angels are the source of the crystals,
Mm-hmm.
but not necessarily the source of the miracle. They're not necessarily responsible, but their power is being used to bring them forward.
Yeah.
This is what you're
Yes.
saying psychically.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So move on, stay.
Have you heard of anything pertaining to a mirror dimension?
Speaking of the reflection of the soul,
Yeah.
everything has a shadow. Your reflection is merely the shadow of your soul. It is a thing that reflects your inner self. It is the deepest, truest reflection of you.
So, that being said, let's say we knew a chap who, I don't know, just happened to not have a shadow. What would that mean?
A soul without a reflection. It's like wine without alcohol.
Like wine without alcohol. Bloody strange grape juice, then.
Call me root beer.
Near beer.
Interesting. Huh.
I'm sparkling.
Your sparkling juice. Does if one were to take a crystal from a statue or angel, does it hurt the angel inside the statue?
As long as you pray,
Yeah.
I'm sure they would be willing to shed it for you. You merely need to pray and ask.
Pray to who?
And if,
To the angel itself. You pray.
and if you ask, I'm sure if you pray to it and ask kindly, it would shed it for a price.
Oh crap.
So they have distinctive features that differ.
Oh, yes.
Like
You
they're
look-
literally like
they-
a person that's
It's like
been-
literally a person
Okay.
with stone.
Do
An angel with stone.
yes. Do any of them look familiar? I don't know where I'm going with this, but do any of them look a little bit familiar?
Well, there's one that looks like a fisherman. Oh my god! Dad?
That's Dad's Abe Lincoln, remember?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or no, Abe Lincoln's his uncle.
That's right.
Yeah, been so long.
It's a confusing family tree.
Let me think.
He said, "Hey, Blinken."
Oh, sorry. No, we're not supposed to blink, remember?
Mm.
So it's just like.
I'm trying to think through all your encounters. No.
Okay.
No, these are net new for you.
Okay.
And none of them look like koalas. All of them look like classic angels.
And the rest of us do that too, like just see if we recognize.
No, this would be new for all of you. I won't even have you. There's no point in I wouldn't have you roll.
Yeah, just want to make sure I don't see my bro.
Yeah, no. These don't look fayish in nature. And they look full angel.
Beige?
Funny, she doesn't look fayish.
So,
Has anyone else besides Aegis come down here to pray for these crystals?
there's many people who come. There's one specifically who came to ask if he could pray for them. I felt the evil of him.
Oh,
I cast him out. He was not so happy, him and his men.
What was his name?
He called himself Professor Retback.
oh, interesting.
Hmm.
Well, which way did he go after you cast him out?
There's only one tunnel leading out of here.
Oh, I thought this was another one. Okay.
Yeah,
oh,
it's
that's
not with many. This is like one big area, and
that's
No axe.
bloody convenient.
He hasn't come back this way since then?
no, I have warded the halls against him.
Oh,
Hmm.
must have been really evil.
Is this the only place in these caverns of these angels, or are they found throughout this labyrinth?
These are the only ones I knew. But I have not been here that long. The labyrinth is said to be nearly infinite. An infinite corridor of madness. Light, darkness, nature. You can lose yourself here. I almost feel an echo going on forever.
Pray to some statues, get some crystals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pray to some statues.
Yes, if possible.
So how many stones here? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And whoever wants to roll a d8 to see which one you pray to.
All right
That
then.
seems fair.
I'll do one.
I will do that as well.
Okay.
You praying to a statue?
I'll roll again. Since you're praying.
Yeah, find your own.
Not you out of the way.
It's another 3.
It's okay, you can sidle up next to me, I guess.
Alright, 7. Nope.
Just do 4.
You're like,
Edwin rolled
I like
3
that
as
these
well.
that
That's
one.
another 7.
Nope, this angel's shaking.
Turn back around.
You turn back around,
You go to 4, you go to
Okay.
6.
6.
There.
And you're like, oh, there's you kind of get lost. They're just hidden here. They're just all over the place.
Are you picking the same damn one? He
I'm
got
just
the 6
rolling.
too. He got 3, 7, and 6.
Oh my god.
Y'all suck.
It's because they're all facing the wrong way, so we keep
7.
7.
Pick 8! Take 8! Fine, you take 7, I'll
one.
take what?
No, nobody does.
1.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Okay. So
Thank you.
as all of you pray, this all is kind of happening around the same time. I'm gonna roll to see who.
Can I have it? No. No.
So
True angel.
after much indecision, eventually you make your way to 6.
6.
Good God.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let us
5.
down.
You make your way over to the angel that the Archbishop calls Selenia. Silnia.
Selenia?
Selenia. Angel covers its eyes with its arm, but appears to be smiling. You pray before it. Asking for what?
Assistance in our upcoming task.
Okay. I want you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. 24.
24.
Shut the door.
You say, okay. You get brief visions, nightmares of some gigantic being with many arms, glowing with a horrid blue inner light. As you look upon its surface, you see a reflection of yourself walking out to greet you from its body. It leeches reflections of you that start attacking everyone around. You take 18 psychic damage as you whipcorded back from this horrid vision. Your left eye leaking blood, and even against your will, a horrible grinning smile that seems to be just stuck on your face, like your face is like you have lockjaw.
Okay.
For the next hour, one of the crystals falls off to the ground. Well, maybe one. Roll me a d4. It's 1d4 minus 1.
Oh.
So that would be a 2.
2. 1d4 minus 1, 2 total?
2 total, yeah.
2 total. 2 crystals fall off the wings. Make purchase. Add 2 crystals to your inventory.
Go to see a surgeon, but he can't help you, so you smash the mirror and start laughing.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Okay. Yeah. Next hour, you get a horrid grin on your face.
Okay.
The eye doesn't constantly leak blood. It just for a minute it does. Then it stops.
Starts to leak pus out.
Okay.
Should change the context.
Which one did you roll?
Me, I rolled 3.
3.
Trying to remember everything.
You come across the statue that he said was Harajan.
Ooh.
Angel points to a spot on the cavern wall. Its mouth hangs open in horror. As you look and pray to the statue, what do you ask for?
I ask for guidance to find where this evil we're pursuing is located.
When you say evil you are pursuing is located, what do you think of?
I'm thinking of the last false hydra we encountered with the many heads and the.
You know that one's dead. So you're looking for one you've already killed?
I mean, as far as I know, that's the image I have of what a false
What are
hydra
you
looks
thinking?
like.
So you're thinking hear no evil, or are you thinking speak no evil or see no evil? Like what is your intent?
I'm looking for see no evil. With
Okay.
the image in my mind being similar to what the last hydra was.
Okay.
Which probably isn't, actually, but
Go for it.
yeah.
You feel roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Jeez Louise. Oh, that's 12.
Your vision flies from your eyes. As it does fly through your eyes, it goes up. As it goes up, you see yourself in the gardens. Roll me an investigation check. Really quick. Disadvantage, technically, because it's happening so fast.
With the disadvantage, that's 15.
Disadvantage is 15. You recognize where you are in the gardens. You are near the place called near Maiden's Leap. You see a large stone tower and you notice that everything is slightly inverted. You see a ragged old wizard shooting energy bolts from the top of a tower as countless reflections swarm below. And the front gate of his tower smashed in, and you see a horrid, pulsing blue light inside. Give me a second. You rolled, did not get a success. So you gain. Roll me a D100.
68.
68. Until I tell you otherwise, out of the corners of your eyes, you see what you think might be your shadow. Every once in a while, just pops out. Like every 20 minutes, it's like you think you see a shadow on your right. Like something's chasing you. Something
Good.
When you are not in light, you may suffer penalties. If you're afraid to go, you suffer from a short-term madness. Okay. Next
Hello.
is Neil.
Yep.
What'd you get? 1.
Because I said, fuck it, I'm taking number 1.
Get the hell out of my damn spot.
Okay. You go to the one named as Anya. Angel reaches towards the ceiling, its face masked, a mask of hatred. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
23.
23. Okay. I need you to roll me a d20. Now, before the robot thing, that was on, what, a finger, a hand?
Oh, right.
Where was it currently?
You get a hand.
It should be in your notes section. I think
Left
you put it in
hand.
there.
Yeah.
So your left hand is.
I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
So is your left hand entirely robotic or partially?
It's
Entirely. God damn it, stop. Hang on. I don't care about enemies. Fuck off.
You don't have any. None that you know the name of.
Can't recall, sir.
Cybernetic left hand.
It creeps up to your elbow, but stops there. What do you ask? You can ask anything.
I asked for help in freeing my tongue so I can speak of the evil.
To what?
Ooh.
Oh. Very nice. Wait.
You feel,
Cool.
for just a moment, you feel absolute silence surround you. Complete and total. And for just a moment, even though words do not exit your mouth, you feel you're able to speak of it and think of it. For just a brief moment, when you are surrounded by utter silence. And then you can hear again. Your turn. 7.
Got the cone of silence.
Okay.
Exquisite agony.
This angel kneels on the floor and buries its face in its arms.
Wow.
You hear a soft voice say in all languages, "What would you know? Ask, and I shall answer." Make me an intelligence saving throw.
Saving throw?
Yeah.
22.
22. As of contact other plans. Okay.
Oh, I did that right. Hello.
For the day?
Yeah.
Today, your hit points are halved until you complete a long rest.
Ouch. Yeah.
Means half is your total.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, half is your cannot go above half. But you can ask me 5 questions.
Ooh. Okay, hold on. Okay.
You don't get anything, but you can ask 5 questions.
Oh God. Okay. Okay. I think I have at least 3 right now that I can think of.
And you feel like it's something that the angel would know. So it's not like one of the lotto numbers. So.
I got another ask.
What's the first one? What's the second? Third one? Fourth one?
I don't know until you ask.
The first question I will ask is, how do we defeat the enemies in the mirror? Enemies in the mirrors.
How do you defeat the enemies in the mirrors? Give me a second. Surrender.
All right then.
You feel. Yeah. Give me a second. Make sure that's right. Sorry, not surrender. It's wrong word. You feel the world go black around you,
Okay.
as if you cannot be seen. In total darkness, not invisible. You are shrouded in a mist of darkness, as if you cannot physically be seen.
Oh, okay.
As if you wouldn't give off a reflection.
Does it feel like that's going to last forever? Okay, second question. Where within the labyrinth... No, here, let me rephrase this. What path through the labyrinth do I follow to find the lap bag man that I am looking for?
You are affected by the spell Find the Path for the next 4 hours.
Nice.
Okay. Well, roll me a d4. Actually, just roll me a d4. Because 4 would be the max.
Yeah. That's a 4.
4 hours.
All right.
Starting now.
Yeah. How can...
How can you shit?
No, I kind of don't.
4 hours later. Okay, next question.
Any ideas?
No, yeah, this is you.
Oh crap! Okay.
You do have the psychic rally, yeah?
This is.
This is it. Oh,
All of you are currently getting visions and like weird shit's happening.
Yeah.
So phones are disconnected.
I'm
no
going
signal.
crazy over here, don't mind me.
All right. Kind of the same thing.
Ask anything.
Kind of want to ask something along the lines of like I don't know how to phrase this, but it would be is like where is the Aegeus? And how can we save Aegis? And I'm picturing at least who they've described, the man, wizard dude.
You see a form writhing with countless limbs and a mirror-like skin. You see it crack, you see it break, you see it shatter.
Okay. All right, then next question. Kind of where is this creature with limbs that I was shown?
A very similar vision that was shown before.
Okay.
You see yourself that Decade saw.
Okay. So Decayed knows.
The second opinion. That's good.
Ask anything.
I think I have one more question left.
Okay.
Is there a special weapon I need to use to defeat that creature? No, I'm sorry. What special weapon do I need to defeat that creature? Because I realize I just asked a yes or no question. Like, yep, there is. Thanks.
What weapon do you need to defeat that creature? You see a sword made of shadow and darkness. Not that sword.
Oh.
Sword physically made of shadow and darkness.
Okay.
I mean, that's the antithesis of light and reflection.
Oh,
The opposite.
makes sense. Let's see.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You awaken feeling weakened.
Yeah. Done.
The blood seems to just—it's not coming like it looks like you haven't like seen the sunlight in a while.
Am I still shrouded in darkness?
No. That was only just briefly.
Oh, okay. Good.
But looks like you're low on blood, but you
Low on
donated
vitamin
tons.
Guys, our vitamin D is low.
Been online a
Use your
little too
cookie and
long.
orange juice.
Okay.
It's too bad.
All of you come from your visions, your prayer, and the Archbishop is there in the middle, just kneeling as well by his tent. Sigil of the Morning Lord in his hands.
Do the statues look any different? Just curious.
Oh wait, did we roll for crystals?
No, because you guys didn't ask for crystals.
Oh shit!
You ask, you get. You don't
Oh,
ask,
No.
you don't get.
damn it!
That's why. What do you ask for?
I wish I. Damn it!
I mean, we got good intel.
Hey, what do you got, crystals?
I got a couple.
You got crystals?
Get him.
No, mine.
All right. So, yeah, the Archbishop is there. He says, was your prayer successful? Was your prayer success?
I think so.
Does he always look like that?
He looks a little pale.
Yeah, a little peaky. Don't suppose you're a cleric. You could help him with what? You could help him with that, couldn't you?
It's not funny. Why are you smiling?
I cannot help with that. That is the price that was paid. To feed the angel, to undo it, would be to undo a prayer. And I would never undo a prayer.
That's
Can I
nice.
talk about it now?
Hey, buddy.
You can't, not shrouded in silence.
Oh, hi.
It was only there for a moment, and it was gone.
Well, did anyone get any useful info, like where that bag fellow might be?
I know exactly where to check out. Just, yeah, it's just that way, left, right, left, up, down, left, right. And I'll just spout out all the directions that I know.
You don't know the directions, you just feel it as you go.
Oh, it's that way.
It's find the path. You just immediately know.
Trust me, I know where to go.
All right, well, let's get out of
Down,
here.
left, right, start.
Don't feel safe in here anymore. Let's maybe continue on a search.
I'd say I didn't have.
Well, blessings of the morning Lord be upon you.
I still
May his light guide and protect you. May life always flow through your veins, and may you only give life, and may none ever die
Oh,
in a land eternal, overflowing with abundance and want of knowledge.
neat.
Death
Died once.
is the enemy. Life is the mother. May she forever give birth to our young.
Okay. I say we heave ho.
Are you up to it?
Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, I'm so tired.
Thank you for your assistance in this matter, and
Oh, heavy armor.
You know where to find. And he goes back, praying in front of the statue of Zarya.
well, yes, let's get out of here. I mean, let's keep searching. Yes, let's.
So I'm weak. You're always grinning. You've got a shadow thing. What's
Only
wrong
for like
with
the next hour, but yeah,
Oh.
it's just like
Just look
you? So what's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Okay, cool.
Your arm.
Oh,
Did we
You can't
notice
see
that? I didn't
you
think
got
so.
under armor.
Yeah.
It's under armor.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong.
Can-
Oh, it's under
I think
armor.
you're wearing like a glove too, right?
Yes, I
so
have
it's just
been.
then like, yeah, no one knows.
Nobody
So would
knows.
you know?
Oh, I'm pretty sure I felt
Like,
it.
would you feel it?
Oh yeah,
It goes
Okay.
cold.
you,
Yeah.
you know.
Be like
You
phantom
felt
pain,
the
probably.
price.
It's
Yeah.
like
There's no secret about what it took from you.
Mm.
it's just called Edwin Anakin Smoot.
You killed younglings.
Not yet. How old are you?
97.
I mean, it depends.
Comparatively,
Yeah.
pretty young.
Yeah, it's all.
Only
I mean,
It's all
only a
relative.
Sith deals in absolutes.
You're actually older than me.
Yes, I am. Not on purpose. Let's go.
Like you had a choice.
It just happens.
you have a childlike outlook.
No, no.
So it's 11:20. So next session, what is the plan?
Go follow the path to the
The Reflecto monster.
the guy.
Yeah.
to-
So are you gonna go to where you know the Reflecto monster is, or do you want to go towards where
that bag.
Yeah, let's track
was
down Lapbag. if we
going to
can.
be?
That bag first. Then Reflecto monster.
Hopefully we can
Lapbag
find a
first.
shadow sword.
Yes, hopefully we
Hey.
find this shadow sword that I.
I can cast Shadow Blade as a spell.
Ooh.
Ding ding.
Mm.
Oh,
so he's-
Okay.
that's a lot easier.
And Zorkzan used to be able to cast darkness, right? Can he still?
Mm.
I don't know. I do the opposite.
So would cast silence?
I can make tentacles come out of the ground.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Kinky.
Thank you.
Yeah, so try to find Latbag and make him talk, because we're finding out a lot about what the boogly monsters do, but not so much the motives behind the people bringing them out.
like how it got here.
So next session, I'm preparing possibly an encounter with Latbag
Yep.
and whatever he's doing down here.
Latbag the rat bag.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. I'll see you guys on episode 107 of the Dungeons and the Dragons. Guys,
This is a human.
100 episodes ago, you guys successfully, I believe 100 episodes was the, you guys went and rescued your Dragonborn ally.
Oh.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
there was
Now, that
kidnapped
was
because
one
somebody
after.
wasn't paying attention on watch. Who was that again?
Somebody was
Right
at
out.
Couldn't
tell you.
That was that was episode 1.
You see, I was busy fighting off Rabbit Dragonborn. The ship had become becalmed.
All right. On that note, I'll see you guys on episode 107.